Good afternoon. It is 3:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Circus Sports Kentucky Downs studios. The Titans are back on the practice field today as they continue to get ready for the Patriots coming to town on Sunday. A report from practice said that there was no sign of Arden Keek, Calvin Ridley, or Draymond Jones, while Jeffrey Simmons, Kevin Zeitler, Tyler Lockett, L'Jarius Sneed, and James Lynch all returned. Thursday Night Football kicks off Week 7 of the NFL tonight as the Bengals and Steelers face off in an AFC North battle. Bengals defensive end Trey Hendrickson is expected to be out tonight. Kickoff is at 7:15. You can catch Westwood One call of the game right here on the Zone. In MLB playoffs tonight, Game 3 of the NLCS gets underway between the Dodgers and Brewers. LA holds a 2-0 lead in the series. First pitch is at 5:08. Game 4 of the ALCS gets underway between the Brewers and Blue Jays. Toronto pulled within one game of the win last night. First pitch is at 7:33. For your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once in your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three Town 104.5 The Zone. Welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. It is Throat Punch Thursday, which is Zeph's favorite day of the week. Do you already have one, or are you going to accumulate something over the course of the next however long?
I have one I might do, but when we get to it, I'll make sure.
I would argue that this week might provide people with a lot of options for Throat Punch Thursday. Don Davenport's laughing. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
There she is. She's Don Davenport.
What up? That's right. Why would you say that, Mayor? Has it been a week?
Yeah, man. I always tell you, man, I love sports as my entertainment feed. Mm-hmm. I mean, I do watch a lot of movies, but sports is entertainment for me.
You're versatile.
Yeah.
You went to the opera. You're very versatile.
I did go to the opera. We saw The Shining at the opera.
I love it. If I was not working a football game, I was in town, I'd have gone with you.
So when I was a kid, it's kind of a I don't know, lack of a better word, kind of an emotional thing for me, because as a kid, I would go with my grandparents. They had like T-Pack season tickets, so I would go. Aww. And, I played trumpet and piano and all this stuff with the Blair School of Music and the Nashville Youth Symphony. So I loved all of that stuff growing up. And then, life happens and you don't go and all these things. But I'd never been to the opera, so why not? The Shining.
That's a hell of a one to pick to go to, by the way. That's not exactly normal.
It's that time of year. But they did. It was weird. Like, it was great. Shout out to T-Pack and everybody involved. But it was weird in that they didn't do the Here's Johnny thing at all. Like, they totally left that out.
You have to.
That's like the most important part of that movie.
It's the most iconic part of that.
I haven't even seen that film, and I know it's the most iconic part.
Oh, my gosh, Babs. You haven't seen The Shining?
No, and I'm not going to see it.
Why?
The twins are also an iconic part, and they're very creepy.
No. I saw a picture
twins freak me out, so that part, yeah.
Yeah, our old sales person, Becky, and her twin sister dressed as the twins from The Shining, and I'm like, that's creepy.
We should probably put that picture out. It's Halloween season anyway. Yeah. But yeah, this is a long time ago for them, but yeah. It's funny that you mentioned her. I went to Brentwood Jewelry today to visit with Salem and Brandon and Blake and all those guys.
Oh, they're having their Rolex sale coming up, I think, aren't they? Maybe not. They always do, I guess.
Slay's right. They do have, I think it's whiskey and watches is what they're calling it. Coming up November, early November.
I listen to our advertising here.
But, so anyway, we talked about Becky because Becky used to be in sales here forever. I mean, I've known her for 20 years. And they were asking how she's doing or whatever, and I was like, y'all know better than me and all this stuff. Like, we've texted a couple times, but just, she's trying to do her new thing, and we're doing our thing and all that.
It's crazy busy.
So I get a text when I get home from her, and she goes, I just missed you at Brentwood Jewelry.
Oh.
And now you bring her up.
See?
On the show.
You know what? We live in the Matrix, Mayor. We live in the Matrix.
Becky Macco, reach out to her, or her husband Smacko, I think is a great nickname. His name is Sean Macco. We call him Smacko.
Smacko.
Executive producer at 3HL is Zeph.
What's up?
He's so fired up about Tennessee, Alabama, he can't even see straight.
I'm so ready. I hate Alabama so much.
He hates Alabama so much. Listen to him.
So much.
Listen to him. Every single, even maybe minuscule negative thing that's allegedly an Alabama
No, call him that. Yeah, call him
Alabama player says, like, Zeph is immediately sending it to us. I hate Alabama.
So what happened last night?
Alabama.
We were talking about Jam Miller, right? Like, is he going to miss the game with a concussion? He's listed as questionable, or is he doubtful or questionable?
Questionable.
Questionable. He's listed as questionable.
He should not be playing.
So Zeph found the video of the hit he took in Missouri and sent it out. He's like, "There's no way he should be playing."
He got knocked out before he hit the ground.
He did.
Like that's kind of dangerous to let him go out there and play after that.
James in the chat, Dawn likes Bama.
Think you know where she is?
James, she must be new to this show, bro. Like, she played volleyball in Auburn. I don't think she's got too much love for Alabama. Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the building.
Trash Talk Friday is going to be something tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
What are you thinking about this game? It's popping between 7.5 and 9.5 on the point spread, which those two numbers really don't mean anything. The key numbers are 7 and 10. So when it's bouncing in between key numbers,
right?
I mean, I don't know what to do with it.
Listen, I know how I feel about the game.
I did Tennessee plus 9.5. I did do that.
Oh yeah, you'd be a fool not to take no points.
You know me too. You know that money line thing is coming.
It's coming. It's coming. We just got to get closer to the date.
I get more confident as the week goes on. No matter who they're playing.
Just be ready. Just be ready, good people. But I will say, I know we had a lot going on this week with Coach Callahan getting fired, but phone lines are always open for Alabama. Alabama as a fan, you ain't got nothing to do with that.
We can go Trash Talk Thursday.
We can go all the way leading up to it.
Throw Punch Thursday could be Trash Talk Thursday.
Because I want to hear from y'all. I think y'all been quiet, and usually when y'all quiet, y'all feeling a certain way. Something is in there stirring. I don't know what it is in the pot. But
Josh on YouTube says, I check my spare tire before I drive to Alabama.
You better. You better have something in the car with you.
How about Mike Keith talking about this series and going back to like the 1985 game where Bama fans would hang sheets from the bridges that go across the interstate saying Trail of Tears? That was a real thing. I remember that.
Well,
before social media. Like that was the Alabama social media back then. We're going to hang sheets from the bridge.
Yeah, I bet. Shout out to y'all. Bama, we coming for you. I'm just saying. We ain't scared. We coming down there in droves, too. I can't even get a ticket. Y'all done made these tickets so high. These tickets are never this high.
They're high?
What? 7 and some change that's in the lower bowl.
7 and some change.
Yeah.
7?
And some change.
Wow.
It's about three
you knew
plus.
some people.
Oh, I ended up getting me one. I'm just saying.
One.
Yeah, I can only, but you know what I mean? I usually have 4 because me and Will from the Ville, this ain't stopping us.
Is Will not going?
Hell yeah, he going. Why would he not?
That's what I'm saying. I was shocked if you were
No.
going.
I ain't going if my dog ain't going. You know what I mean? I told him, even though we're going to be sitting in certain sections, if you see an orange shirt just go up into the sky, I need help. I mean, they jumping me. Wherever I'm sitting, I mean, they jumping me. So
why do people take off their shirt when as the fight is starting? People that fight, I'm not that guy, but
they don't want to get nothing on it.
Is that what it is?
They don't want to get it ripped up.
Like old man will take the watch off.
Yeah.
If you come up against an old man, you think you got him, and he starts taking his watch off.
Yeah, watch for the switchblade too.
Hope Hines did it back in the locker room when he was going after Paul Kowarski.
That was very true.
I will never forget that. I just stood there with my mouth wide open, like
Hope
Hines is about to beat the mess out of Paul Kowarski, and this is unbelievable.
Usually in a fight, you can tell, whoever the maddest is going to win. Not that deal. He was stoic as hell. You want to do this? We'll do this.
He literally was just calmly took off his watch. Would you like to step outside? I was like, oh my gosh, he's crazy.
That's what older gentlemen are. That's their prized possession. They watch.
God love PK.
They probably have 4 necklaces on, but they ain't taking them off.
He's had that effect on a lot of people, though.
I'm just saying.
I mean, Mike Hill was another one.
Oh, really? Ooh, I don't think I'd mess with Mike Hill. I think he's got a little anger streak to him there.
Mike Hill, who ended up on the Housewife show in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I think they got divorced then, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't text him about that one, but
anyway.
Y'all,
All right.
Y'all want some breaking college news real quick?
Breaking college football news.
I think we have an injury report too, but hit it college.
Right? Do you want the sounder?
Yeah.
Always. What are you talking about?
This better be good.
Indiana and Curt Cignetti have agreed to a new 8-year, $11.6 million contract extension through November 30th of 2033. It puts him on track to be a top 5 paid head coach in the sport by 2026.
He should be.
Lock him up.
Indiana is the best football team in America right now.
Lock him up.
Okay,
I don't know about
it's
that.
Strong.
That's pretty strong.
Who's the other one? Ohio State? I think Indiana's better than Ohio State offensively. Ohio State defensively is really, really good, but I think Indiana's going to score, and I think Ohio State can't keep up.
I ain't going to sneeze at Texas A&M. What Elko got going on?
Texas A&M strong, too. That's a good point.
I mean, Cignetti's name
That's a good point.
has come up for that Penn State job over and over. I think what people don't realize, and the reason I know is because Mr. Babs is an IU grad, and so he's, like his, his fraternity brothers, if somebody's on the board and whatever else. Like he knows all the inside stuff. But they have completely invested in football.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some people that are like, oh, look, we just turned into a football school. With the resources they're giving Cignetti, with what they are investing when it comes to NIL, they're doing it like an SEC school.
Yeah.
And that is, they got a taste of the winning. They got a taste of the college football playoff. They like it. Basketball has not been there for a while now.
Which is on the way back.
It's fun. It's fun to see some new stuff going on.
They're all in there.
And he did it, snap of a finger.
Bottom.
They had never won more than 8 games in a season. Think about that.
It's crazy, isn't it?
James on YouTube, PK would have destroyed Hope.
Yeah. Well,
PK would have?
That's what he said.
We'll never know.
No way. There's no way. You weren't there. You didn't see the look in Hope Hines' eyes.
You saw it.
Listen,
I saw it. I was terrified.
Without giving opinion about this.
Oh, I'll give an opinion.
I know you will.
I looked at Hope Hines' eyes.
Without giving an opinion about this, there's a reason why that fight did not go down. And it wasn't because Hope all of a sudden put his watch back on.
Yeah, we'll say that.
James says IU will fail at football.
James just wants to say negative.
You know, another thing, another guy that's popped up on the Penn State thing while we're there real quick is that Matt Rule from Nebraska. Mm-hmm. I've been told that he ain't leaving.
Good.
And what's interesting about Matt Rule is, like, you want to go from James Franklin, who the one thing was he couldn't beat top 10 team. I mean, you're in the Final Four last year and you get fired.
It's insane.
Matt Rule has lost 24 consecutive games to top 25 teams.
Ooh.
So that's a tough sell. Now, I get where he is and all these things, but
and where he's been.
That's a tough sell.
All of the things. Yeah. Well, from what his quarterback said, his wife's in charge, man, and she loves it there. So he ain't leaving.
And guess what? They got enough history. Like, they want to be great too.
Yeah, but how hard is it to recruit there?
Yeah.
It's all about NIL now. But like without NIL.
I mean, the NIL helps them.
Yeah, it helps.
For sure, because why would you want to live in Lincoln, Nebraska?
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you grew up there or something.
Grew up a Nebraska fan.
Big Moan. It's big savagery. He's on 520 today. Yeah, he said Marcus Freeman is the guy.
From Notre Dame to Penn
I can see
State.
that. That's not a bad idea.
That'll be his own baby that he's creating up there instead of taking over for Kelly at Notre Dame.
That's right.
Really?
I think so.
Do you think what's a better job right now for you?
I think that right there.
I mean, they're kind of equal, aren't they?
I think I would give Penn State the nod just on the simple fact
because
of
they're
what
in
you
a conference.
They're in the conference and what they're going to put in their stands.
Yeah, but Notre Dame is.
Like here is the Penn State schedule next year for the next coach. Marshall, at Temple, Buffalo, at Maryland, at Michigan, at Northwestern, Minnesota, Purdue, Rutgers, USC at home, Wisconsin at home, at Washington.
Who was that? Who's scheduled?
Penn State.
Yeah.
You walk into that schedule, you're 10-2
James
without even snapping a football.
I beat them.
Screwed me.
Yeah, I beat them.
Give me another year.
Yeah, one more.
615-737-1045.
At the end of the day, the problem with James Franklin, obviously, who they lost to, but also because he came into the season and was like, this is a national championship team. We're all in. Pay everybody this. This is it. This is it.
Yeah.
So go all in. And then it wasn't it. And that was it. That was the end of Jimmy.
Yeah.
If you're a coach and you start looking at the Penn State situation, and do you look at it and go, man, that dude was in the college football semifinal last year and they fired him? Do you look at that and be like, well, damn, where's the bar up here?
You know what?
And does that give you pause?
Man, you can be Michigan and Ohio State. You got some.
Well, I just read you the schedule.
That's what I'm saying.
And they don't play Ohio State next year.
See, you get right through that. Right through that.
You're 10-2 at worst before you snap a football.
You know you're going to recruit.
I'm in.
Just don't lose to UCLA and Northwestern in back-to-back weeks.
That's
You would still have a
That'll
job.
get you. I know. I said that they went all in.
Yeah.
But, and that's why he lost his job. But you can't be all in and lose to those
No.
teams.
Do you know what the over-under win total for Northwestern was prior to the season? And they just beat Penn State. 20, what was it, 22-21, 23-22?
22-21.
It was 3.5.
Wow. They beat them at Penn State, too.
I mean, you
Right
don't lose to them. You're still a coach at Penn State right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
Simple as that.
Northwestern is 4-2. They've already eclipsed that number, which is good news for me. 615-737-1045. Joey in the Plains. Joey, what do you got, man?
Bass, Slay Dog, Mayor.
What up,
Happy day before the day before.
What up, Big JoJo?
So I'm not a fan of either one of these teams on Saturday. I could go, not really.
Mm-hmm.
But so I got 3 jokes for you. The first one, how were jack-o'-lanterns invented?
Something about Alabama.
Yeah, it was an Alabama fan trying to do a self-portrait.
Yeah.
What do you call it when they fill Alabama Stadium up?
What,
A
Joey?
full set of teeth.
Oh, my Lord.
And how can you tell if an Alabama fan is on a date? If there's dip spit running down both sides of the truck.
That one's brutal.
No, it is. I dislike them more than I do that school out east. So I just thought I'd call and share those 3 with y'all. Y'all have a good one, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Thanks,
brother.
Joey.
That last joke, I had to ask Zeph, what did he say?
Spit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Like the female date is
They dipping
also
too.
dipping.
Yeah.
I really thought he was going to say the stadium one was a family reunion.
I thought
would've been
I thought
good.
he was going to say garbage. Whatever.
Garbage truck convention?
Yeah, whatever our Alabama guys. said
Y'all
yesterday.
helping the jokes. Good job, y'all.
Throw Punch Thursday, 615-737-1045. Kelly in the borough. Kelly, what up?
Yeah, hey guys, I heard y'all having a VFL Joey Kent on tomorrow.
Yep.
Looking forward to that. Like to hear from all the ex-VFLs. Want to hear, see if you can get somebody else on, maybe tell us what he's been up to, what he's been doing. That's Jay Graham.
I'm sorry. I was talking.
Jay Graham,
Graham.
are you talking about the one that just got arrested?
Yeah, hang on. I was talking to Zeph, so I
anything
didn't.
about that. I thought he was coaching football down in Williamson County somewhere.
Yes, he was until today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it.
Good job. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, that was not a good situation.
Not at all.
Allegedly, reportedly.
There's no way he didn't know that.
No.
0 chance.
No.
615-737-1045 is the number. 615-737-1045. Ugh. Yeah, that was a tough turn there, Kelly. Appreciate that. We've got lots of Titans stuff to get into. We've got lots of college football stuff to get into. More to the Billy Napier situation. All that coming up. 3HL1045 The Zone.
Injury report. Titans.
We ain't on 'em.
Next.
Want to tell you about a new obsession, Daisy French onion dip, and maybe more so for me, I love the Daisy Ranch dip. Man, it's tremendous. Bought some this weekend, can't get out of it. I know Will talks about it in the morning. Me and him need to get together and just have a Daisy Ranch dip love fest, basically. One of the guilty pleasures during football season, eating dips with chips, wings, and veggies while watching the big games. And now Daisy came out with a delicious Daisy French onion dip and Daisy Ranch dip, and these are game changers. You can set them out at tailgates, and people will think you made it yourselves because these are as delicious as a homemade dip, and they're made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients that you would find in your own kitchen. I invite you to snack the proper way. Look for Daisy French onion dip and Daisy Ranch dip at a grocery store near you.
All right, I want to tell you about medical house calls because if you are working family and this bug hits at school, it happens, especially in the fall as we go into winter, and you call the doctor and they're like, oh, well, we can squeeze you in next week at 10 o'clock. Yeah, ain't going to work. So don't worry, there's an option for you, and it's medical house calls because it's healthcare designed for your life and because they will physically come to your house, to your door to deliver you the care that gets you back as soon as possible. This is what you do. You call or you text medical house calls. Their teams will assess what you need within minutes. You book your visit, and then they show up to your door. And medical house calls can even give you your prescription. You don't even have to go pick it up at the pharmacy. Transparent pricing that's upfront. It's not confusing, just like any other doctor's appointments. Now, they also do IV therapy, medical weight loss, urgent care, and primary health care, too. 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. So that will help to fit your schedule. They have same-day appointments available. Let them help you get through this time. 615-838-2375. It's Medical House Calls, and you can see them online and schedule an appointment, medicalhousecalls.com.
Selling your home can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be. Get a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, no stress. Work with the #1 real estate team in the U.S. and close with confidence. Go to markspain.com today.
3HL 1045 The Zone, man. The Bama Tennessee jokes are rolling on the chat now. Retired, is it small forward guard? Oh, staff, I don't know. Staff Sergeant General?
For what?
I don't know. Anyway, on YouTube, Alabama ancestry starts and ends with the same tree.
Ha!
To Seth.
Ha.
Jeez, Seth.
Josh, the shortest book in world history is Alabama's rural hospitals that are still open.
Oh, my gosh.
But y'all, boy, vicious out here.
Y'all are vicious.
The hate is real.
It is real. I will say that.
I don't
it is
hate
real.
them like all y'all hate them.
I do.
I'm a slave.
Now there's like Vols versus Bama hate. And, this is getting ugly.
Chris
I love
says,
college football.
The jealousy of you little UT fans is hilarious.
Oh, my gosh. Love it. Do you know how much I love college football? You know what? You know what I was
love
doing
it.
today? Do you know what conversation I was having while I walked in, kind of like up to the time frame or whatever?
Y'all made me nervous today.
I know, sorry.
I knew he was here. I saw him in the parking lot.
I was on the phone with a guy named Trent, who, I don't know if you guys saw Section 231 last week at Oklahoma State. The one guy that got into the middle of the empty section and took his shirt off and started like throwing it around at Oklahoma State.
Absolutely
And then-
electric.
Electric. One guy.
Oh,
and
he
then
went crazy?
Another joined him. And then another.
Oh, I
and
love
by
that.
the end of the game, there was like 400 shirtless dudes in Section 231 in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
And weren't they like losing pretty bad?
Yes.
Yeah, they were like getting blown out.
Like it don't even matter.
Well, I mean, it's Oklahoma State.
I mean,
Hey, God
I
love
love
'em,
college
because,
football. I
listen.
was just chatting with Trent. By the way, he's 40.
He's a man.
He's a
Shirt off,
man.
baby. I'm a man. In
He was
40.
not a student. His sister bet him $10 that he wouldn't do it.
Oh, that's an easy 10.
She said, "I bet you $10 you won't go up in that section, that
Yeah.
empty section.
You can go get half a beer.
231. Take your shirt off and throw it around."
You can go get half a beer.
What about the other 400? The other $3.99 I'm bringing with me? That should be $10 more to each one.
Is that not amazing?
That is
so.
beautiful.
I'm hopefully they'll do so. He's not going to be there this weekend. He's at the F1 race. He's just living his best life.
Wow.
But
Okay.
Shout out to the second
yeah.
guy or the first guy that joined him, the second guy to take his shirt off and doing that
Luke.
because
His name's Luke.
Without the second guy, there is no 400.
Right. I mean,
And
it
it's
was,
just
it was amazing.
some guy in the stands. by
Great
himself.
point, Zeph. You can just shut your mic down the whole day.
Yeah,
That was
a great point.
You're not going to do better than that.
I've got Luke's contact too. I might as well
my
call
bar is
him.
low, isn't it?
No, that was great. That was exactly right.
So anyway, all of that to say, I freaking love fan bases and college football. Like Oklahoma State might be one of the worst products to watch right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
and
not
it
their
sucks
fault. They have
because
nobody.
that is a proud
left.
fan base, and that program has won so many games under Mike Gundy. And
Let's see what their line is.
shout out to our friend Stormy Warren, Nashville's MC.
What up, Stormy? You gonna be there Saturday? It's homecoming.
Late game, right, Babsy?
Yeah.
Why you answer like that?
I don't know. Late games, they get me.
How
man.
do you get to Stillwater, Oklahoma?
You got to fly into either Tulsa or Oklahoma City and drive.
When the option
Pick
is
your
you have to
poison.
fly into Tulsa, well, you're dealing with something.
21 and a
Tulsa
half
or
is the line.
Yep.
Oklahoma City. Yeah.
It was
Quite a bit.
22 and a half. A little money on.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, son.
Coming back.
615-737-1045. Chris says, I love hillbillies talking about teeth. Ironic.
I'm telling you, I tried to turn it positive of college football fandom and love and whatever, but I guess
Josh, the Vols went to the college football playoff last year. What were you guys up to besides eating Christmas dinner alone at Waffle House?
Ooh, I love Waffle House.
Yeah, I have Uber drivers that go with me.
Oh yeah, where was that? Ole Miss, Starkville. Starkville.
Country man card, he leaves it simple. Vols suck ass.
Well, thank
Okay.
you. All right.
Oh
Wait,
my gosh.
two out of the last three we've taken from them. Okay, buddy.
That is right. 2 out of the last 3.
Anyway, don't group me with this Vol fandom thing.
Yeah, leave
just
us
FYI.
by ourselves.
Oh, we're out here.
See, she's with us. Let's go.
We ain't hiding
Way to
from
go, Don.
anybody.
No, we want it all.
All right,
Listen,
well,
we out for the
Listen,
smoke.
we were here for you against Georgia.
Come on now.
let's. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and this is a team that
and
you
we
should
got
really hate.
screwed.
Yeah, you don't like them.
Yeah, you don't even like
Nuts and
Alabama.
bolts. Auburn got screwed.
They did.
Okay.
Greatest play-by-play call ever.
It was.
Zeph, please find it.
Find it. We got to play it again. If you want me to go ahead and get the Titans injury report in by the time we have to break, I probably need to start now.
That long?
Yep.
Golly.
Now there's
another
there's
soliloquy delivered by one Don Davenport.
that's right. Now there's some guys that are full, that are back full. You want those first? Let's do that. Yeah. It's because they were rest yesterday. So that would be Kevin Zeitler, Jeff Simmons, Tyler Lockett, and that's it. Okay. Now, did not practice today. Wide receiver Calvin Ridley. That's the second straight day with that hamstring. So take from that what you will.
Be tough.
Did not practice also with his quad, Arden Key. Draymond Jones.
Yeah, there are basically no edge rushers.
Knee.
Dang, he was coming on,
Out
too,
there
in that
today.
last game.
And he was a new addition. He wasn't on the report yesterday.
Is Jihad on there?
Jihad.
Ward?
Ward.
No, he's not on there.
Okay. Can we get somebody to help that guy line up on the right side of the football?
Yeah.
I think he's been called 3 times for lining up in the neutral zone.
Is it his helmet? His helmet might be a little bigger than everybody else's.
I mean, that's pretty.
Like Lord Helmet in Spaceballs?
That's right.
That's some pretty basic shit.
Yeah.
That should happen one time and never again.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, dude, look, there's the ball. What's wrong?
Yeah.
Do his eyes point in different directions?
It's a tough job, you
And he's a good player.
He's been getting after it, too.
He's been getting after it.
Yeah.
When the whistle doesn't blow because he's lined up in the offensive side of the football.
Well, defensive end James Lynch with a shoulder didn't practice yesterday and was back limited today.
The Lynch mob.
Yes.
Gorillas in the mist.
Also limited for the second straight day. Offensive lineman Blake Hance, corner Marcus Harris, wide receiver Van Jefferson with that ankle. Bryce Oliver, knee, back to limited again. Joey Sly, right calf, limited. L'Jarius Sneed, didn't practice yesterday, back limited today. Tavondre Sweat, limited. And Kevin Winston Jr. with a hamstring, limited for the second straight day.
I think that's a ramp up for the Sneed, probably at this point in the season. So, other than that,
I don't know what to do with
From
all
a
that.
don't practice squad to a limited, yeah.
All I know what to do with that is Babs' prize closet's opening today. It is Tennessee Titan Thursday, as we will be giving away. She will be giving away 2 tickets to see the Titans host the Patriots this Sunday, coming up in the 5 o'clock hour.
Everybody get to go see the homecoming.
Yep, there you go. There was one message I wanted to read real quick. Oh, here it is. Justin, if we keeping it buck, Bama sucks.
That seems about right.
615-737-1045. Chris in Eagleville. Chris, what up?
I was going to tell y'all about I have a wager going. A gentleman that's a Bama fan at work and I are going to shave the other team's logo on the back of our heads, whoever loses.
Please
I
tag
love
us.
it. Will you please send us pictures on Twitter? Which side are you on,
either
Chris?
I am a Tennessee volunteer.
Let's
all
go,
the way.
baby.
Okay.
That's right, Slay.
Yeah.
And did y'all know that Bama's quarterback had an affair with his high school teacher?
Is that true? No, that's
He was
not true.
homeschooled.
Very good. That's okay. That's a funny one.
Great joke.
I'm like, wait, it's Ty Simpson. That's not true.
Well, we know
I'm
who's
nervous
balls
with-
today. That's
I'm nervous with some of
we
these
in
jokes,
it.
man.
We in it, though, Yor. This is what we looking for. Alabama, call in. Been waiting on you guys.
Where are the Bama fans?
Zach Lyons just left. Might be the last one.
He's not even talking.
I asked him.
I know.
What did he say on his way out? Hey, what's going on with your team? Ha ha ha! Your coach is a liar. Come on. I'm like, hey, you better stay healthy by the time you get to Auburn. Just watch out now.
I asked him this
buddy.
morning what his confidence level was, and he told me it's a 7 out of 10.
I don't believe that. It's 5. Definitely 5.
Yeah, you never get the real thing, right?
You got to boost it up.
It's like in sales. The first objection is not the real objection.
If you were a Bama fan, he would have told you the real number. But he got to boost it up 2 points greater on the curve.
By the way, we think that this is the greatest play-by-play call ever, I think. And it's a high school play-by-play call, I think in Massachusetts. And the 2 guys are, 1,000,000% homers. You'll hear it. One guy, like the analyst guy, even gets up, throws his headset down, and goes outside the door of the press box to yell at the officials.
High school?
Yeah, and what's beautiful is the play-by-play guy, who sounds a little bit like Mike Detillier, manages, though really upset, to reset at the end and give you the down. It's I cannot oversell this. I know a lot of y'all have heard this. We've played this on 3HL forever, and we do it every once in a while when it comes up. Dawn brought up nuts and bolts, we got screwed, which is the most like fourth grade chant ever.
I love it.
And it comes up in this play-by-play call. Check it.
2nd and 10, I formation. Looks like Driscoll, the deep man in the eye. Austin throws it out. Oh, it's a backwards pass. That's a live ball. It's a live ball. Pick it up, Cody.
Yes!
There he goes. There he goes.
Touchdown! Muskegon!
Oh, wait a minute. He's saying it's an incomplete pass. There's no way that's incomplete.
Absolutely not!
I mean, flip.
Backwards pass by 5 yards.
Absolutely not!
There's no way that's an incomplete pass. 26. That's a backwards pass. It's a live ball.
Boom.
That's a touchdown taken off the board against the Green Wave. And that man does not have that call or the view.
Football! Horrible!
Boo! 5-yard backwards pass, live ball, touchdown off the board for the Green Wave. Nuts and bolts, we got screwed. Third down. 3:46 on the clock.
Third down to get the time.
26 on the clock. He just reset it, man.
Oh, that's
Nuts
so
and bolts,
beautiful.
we got screwed. Reset.
Oh man, I don't even know what the best part of that is. That's why I think it's so beautiful. Like a grown man yelling "boo" is one thing, especially from a press box.
And you can hear him like banging.
He was
like
in it.
banging.
He was trying to get everybody riled up with him.
I don't know, him resetting at the end. Third down, 11 minutes left.
By far the best.
Like we've all done games like that. That part is hysterical.
That's it.
Going from just angry and pissed off to, okay, we still got a job to do.
Nuts and bolts, we got screwed. What grown man says that? I love it. Whoever y'all are, we would give credit, but I don't know where this is something we found like, I don't know, 15 years ago. Woo, baby. Nuts and bolts, we got screwed. Babsy, do you have the Patriots injury report?
I do.
Is it going to take a while?
No. I mean, will it?
New one for Vrabel.
Will it take a while for me to pull it up? No. I mean, not compared to the Titans. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I turned my phone. That would probably be a better idea. There you go. No, doesn't help. Okay.
It's a great play-by-play job, though.
Sure. Did not practice again today with his ankle, Harold Landry. I don't think we're going to see him, right?
No.
Be tough.
Corner Charles Woods did not practice with a knee. He was limited yesterday, but didn't go today. Now, full today, Christian Barmore, defensive tackle, but he was not injury-related yesterday. And Christian Gonzalez, Keon White, both full go today. As far as limited... and these guys did not practice yesterday, but they were back and limited today. Safety Jalen Hawkins, hamstring. Linebacker Anthony Jennings, ankle. Also limited, Stephon Diggs, same as yesterday. Linebacker Marte, how do you say it? Mapu, yes. Mapu was limited, and Morgan Moses, offensive tackle, hip limited as well.
There you go.
That's it.
615-737-1045.
That's the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean for them.
Vandy Chris 24 said, we need Dawn to read the injury list for Penn State. The one I saw had 19 players listed.
Yeah, I would imagine so. My coach got fired.
Yeah, but they had those injuries prior, though, and that's the other thing. You fire him without taking into account what they're dealing with injury-wise.
Yeah.
No knock on Northwestern, but I don't care how many injured. Not at home.
You're right.
If they fire Napier on Sunday, how many players will be out of practice during that bye week?
Oh, yeah. But this is the other thing. Can I point this out just real quick before we go to break?
Skeleton crew.
That people forget, too.
Yeah.
In this new age of college football and NIL in this world, your really strong programs like that, the Georgias, the Penn States, the Alabamas, you don't have the depth that you used to have.
Right.
It's very different because prior to NIL and the transfer portal, kids would stay and pay their dues and get better and improve and come in and grab a starting spot. Like Derrick Henry wasn't a starter when he first got there. Crazy, at least his freshman year. So that's the difference nowadays is these teams, if you've got that many injuries, depth is a problem now because these big programs, your talented depth isn't going to stay because they're going to go somewhere else where they can start and play.
Right.
And so that has completely transformed college football programs.
Throw Punch Thursday, 615-737-1045. Want to tell you about a new obsession sweeping through Nashville. Daisy French Onion Dip and Daisy Ranch Dip. They are flat out getting it done. All y'all are hearing about it. Some of y'all are trying it, telling me about it. It's so good. A guilty pleasure for sure. During football season, eating dips with chips, wings, veggies while watching big games. Now Daisy came out with a delicious Daisy French Onion Dip and Daisy Ranch Dip, and these are game changers. As delicious as homemade dips, and they're made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients that you would find in your own kitchen. I invite you to snack the proper way. Look for Daisy French Onion Dip and Daisy Ranch Dip at a grocery store near you.
Want to tell you about Zero Res. And you got family coming into town for the holidays, right? I am trying every day, piece by piece, to organize and clean my house. And if you're like me, maybe your carpets are a little bit of a mess. I've got dogs, I've got a husband, I've got kids, which means carpets not in great shape. That's where Zero Res comes in. And that's where I come in to help you out with Zero Res. They will clean a room of carpet for you for free this month only. Minimums apply, and carpeted rooms only cost $45 per room every single day, but the first one is free from Zero Res. Only if you tell them that you heard about them right here on 3HL from Dawn. You can tell them it's a Dawn deal. I've got it all covered for you guys. So first room is free if you go ahead and get Zero Res. Check them out, zeroresnashville.com, spelled the same forwards or backwards. That's Zero Res. Call them 615-535-9376. Palindrome.
From Brooklyn.
3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. Trash Talk Friday coming up tomorrow. We also have Joey Kent, Jerry Garantano, and Chris Lowe on the show tomorrow.
JG.
I hate that I never get to chat with JG.
He's good.
Great dude, and man, he does a good job. He'll
be
really
on SEC in the morning tomorrow, too.
He's working it.
Mm-hmm.
His YouTube stuff is great.
It is. Got a lot of knowledge, man. Let that personality come out a little bit more. Yeah, exactly.
He played a bunch of
And
offenses.
recently. And was in the league, so.
That is true. Also played in the UFL. I'm surprised you didn't run up against him over there.
I know. I'm sad.
Mm-hmm.
Would have loved to see him.
College football parlay hit last night.
Bingo.
Jacksonville State plus 2.5. They won outright 38-25 over Delaware. That's who MTSU plays next Wednesday. UTEP money line at Sam Houston State. 35-17 win. Doubled them up.
Bingo. Boom, boom, boom. Only one. My good friend Zephyr led me astray. Thanks,
This is why I will not participate in the parlay ever again. Fool me once, and that's it.
I got one for the night, though.
You do?
Yep.
Good, because I have it written down at 5:45.
Let's go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You want me to go through my Florida stuff real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, heck yeah.
USA Today says Florida coach Billy Napier is likely one loss away from losing his job. They say they have 3 sources for that. My question is, if this is true, why do you need him to lose one more game?
It's true.
If it is true, why didn't they do it Monday? What's the point of waiting? Am I way off on that?
No.
Why do you need him to lose one more?
Yeah. I guess who is against, I guess? I don't know.
Unless there's like something contractually, like with his buyout, like
He's got to be more awful than he already is.
like yeah. Like didn't Sam Pittman have something? Didn't Sam Pittman have something like if he's under 500?
Yeah.
Like some weird contractual clause like that. Maybe that's
He is under 500.
well, yes, I know, but there's
You want
gotta
me
be-
to get to the numbers?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Florida fans are not going to like this.
Uh-oh.
But they're well aware of it. But
Mike.
they won't like it because they probably don't want everybody else to know. The Gators host Mississippi State Saturday. Then it's Georgia at UK, at Ole Miss, Tennessee. So they're waiting for one loss.
It'll come.
It definitely will.
Napier is in year 4 in Gainesville. He was 6-7, 5-7, 8-5, now 2-4. He has not finished above 500 in the SEC in any season. He's 21-23 overall in year 4. He's 11-16 in the SEC in year 4. They haven't had, if they finish below 500 this year, that'll be 4 out of the last 5 years for Florida football to be below 500. They have not had losing records in 4 out of 5 seasons since 1945, 46, 47, and 49.
Wow.
They got a 500 year in there in 48, 5-1.
You know what nobody cares about? The injuries.
Mm-mm.
Florida, they want you to get it together, man.
Guess how many games they've lost since Urban Meyer? There have been 14 seasons since Herb left. They have lost 75 games in 14 seasons. They haven't finished above 500 in the league since 2020. COVID,
Yeah, that's
y'all.
tough. That's tough.
Gator Mike next up on 3HL. Mike,
Hey,
what's up?
speaking of
man,
Gator Mike.
right on
What a
time.
setup.
Hey, good to see y'all this week.
You
Good
want
to
to throw
see you.
want to throw punch me, don't you, Gator Mike?
Oh golly, yeah, like I told Ron at the thing, it's almost basketball season, Brent. That's where I'm at, buddy.
He
November
also
3rd.
went golly, which I've now heard 4 times in the last 4 days. Hadn't heard it
Right.
since middle school, but anyway.
But yeah, this could possibly be Billy Napier's last week. But you know, it kind of stings me a little bit more because of the personal connections. But
Oh,
you know,
no,
it's
he's a
not
great dude. This has nothing to do with that. Slay's got
No, but I mean, you know,
he
with-
is a great dude, though.
you know,
You
with
feel it bored out.
Yeah, with like family relations, that's what I mean. You know, you want him to succeed, but it's just not the standard that Florida football expects and deserves. So I hate it, but it's time to move on like we started in the family group chat. But anyways, did you see the snazzy-looking throwbacks for the football game on Saturday I sent you all?
No.
No.
No, I didn't see him.
I don't think you sent it to us.
I saw them.
Yeah, I sent it to the 3HL one. Zeph's seen it, I think.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's why
Zeph
we don't
is
ever
going-
see
Gator
that.
Mike, Gator Mike. Zeph monitors the 3HL Twitter
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm sorry. So I sent to the 3HL one, so just check that out. But
All right.
they're going orange helmets with the UF intertwined.
feed. Oh, I
You know,
like those.
the-
That's the MS
Yeah, and
Smith
then,
days.
so, yeah, Mississippi State is doing their intertwined MSU to kind of
I
match
love the
for
MSU
homecoming.
intertwined Mississippi State stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's sweet.
Gator Mike, I got a message for you, too.
What's that?
Savage said, remember he told you not to get too hype about that Texas win.
I know he did. He tried to tell me, but it was good to see, Billy get a big win. Even though it's like once in a blue moon. But also, Ron, real quickly,
Talk to him.
are we going to try to get UD or Patrick?
Young.
Patrick Young in the boom boom room this year for Florida basketball?
We may be able to pull some. UD gonna be super busy, man. I think he's on that NBC Peacock.
Yeah, he's a big league now.
Yeah, man. They got some big things going on. They got a nice roster over there, so might be
Yeah,
too
good
hard
for him, man.
UD might not have no time, but in the
But
spring,
yeah, I had to call in today because I go on vacation, so I just wanted to holler at y'all, so I won't be around tomorrow. And,
Damn, little flex on the way out. Good job.
Enjoy.
yeah, I know.
Where are you going?
Wherever you going, where Billy's going?
Y'all got a cruise?
I'm actually going on a cruise on Monday, so I don't know if they'll pop in or not. Yeah,
Oh, I know where
you
you're
get
going.
to come back
That's
home.
right.
Gator Mike.
That'll be fun.
yeah, that's right.
Tell
Yeah, we discussed. So
tell Minnie I
I'll give
said
you the
hi.
lowdown for baby Babs.
Thank you.
Ron.
Tell Minnie
All
we
right,
said
well, y'all
hi.
take
We
care.
miss her.
All right, brother. Be safe.
See ya.
Yep, we will. Take care.
That was a nice Gator Mike
That was an unbelievable line.
with all the turmoil.
You going with
You going where Billy's going?
with
Yeah,
Billy?
'cause he's going. According to
Do
Strickland.
you? I have a question. Do you guys
I love
think
when
that
you raise your
the
hand.
way? Sorry, it's just a habit. Do you think that the way that Napier handles questions and his press conferences doesn't do himself any favors? Do you think that makes it worse?
I don't think he's great at that part of it, no.
No, I think he's terrible at it. Yeah.
I think
mean,
it's
he's
solely
just-
on win.
He comes off as extremely tone deaf.
It doesn't help you when you're losing.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't give you added time.
Yep.
You don't need more things to throw at you. Like, I don't know, jerk coach gets fired a little quicker than nice coach sometimes. Like Wisenhunt, if Wisenhunt would have been nice, maybe he gets another year. I don't know.
At Florida,
It's not nice.
I don't think, man, nice or not nice. Like,
None of that matters.
You don't think it matters?
I'm surprised he's gotten this much time.
dude,
I'm surprised he had the chance to turn it around last year.
It's because of these buyouts that schools are.
$21 million for him.
Yeah. I mean, Mark Stoops is another perfect example. How many years have we been talking about Mark Stoops'
He's close
job
to
security?
40 million.
I think I would have gave him an extension, though. Not extension. I would have gave him more time, knowing how Lagway ended the season, though. Because that was promising.
No, I'm saying I'm surprised they didn't fire him before all that happened.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
because they were already,
Well, and there
Fever.
were reports that it was going to happen, and then it never did.
yeah.
Right, so maybe he wins out.
Why you don't take Strickland with him? From what I'm getting from the Florida
Yeah.
faithful is they want him gone.
They don't
more
like
than
him. Mississippi State doesn't like him. That's
Yeah,
where he
running out of
was.
places.
That's where he was before Florida.
Well, Mississippi State hates him.
Oh, that ain't good.
Yeah.
Not good at all.
Yeah.
615-737-1045. We've got tons of people waiting to chime in. We'll come to you on a Throw Punch Thursday, which is kind of a Trash Talk Friday if you want to look at it that way. We've also got some information throughout the course of the show for you and some opinions, all that. 3HL. We've got Thursday Night Football coming up tonight. Steelers at Bengals.
Yeah.
Trey Hendrickson expected to not play.
They came out. They said he's not.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
not.
then he's not playing.
He's not. Tomlin against Flacco. They've played 22 times in the regular season, 11-11.
Yeah. Had a different guys around him at that time with Baltimore.
Different situation right now.
Also, I love how the two oldest quarterbacks in the world are playing against each other.
One team has won 3 games in a row. The other team has lost 4 games in a row.
Division battle here.
615-737-1045.
I hate Bama.
All right. I always talk about Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. I want to tell you about the company as a whole. Family oriented, family first. They mean it. Founded in 1925. So that means they are celebrating their 100th year in business right now. Lifetime warranties on all of their products. And then on top of it, they have the staff in place to take care of you, the customer, and they back up their work and their installation, all of it, with an extra warranty, a 10-year labor warranty on top of it, which is leading in the entire industry. You want to know what everybody thinks about them? Well, you can go to their Google reviews, 4.9, and people talk about that process of installation, the craftsmanship, the quality of their product. 4.9 with a ton of reviews is really impressive. And of course, one of the more important things to some people is that their products are manufactured right here in the U.S. That's Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, and they're trying to make it affordable for you because it is their 100th year birthday. They're giving you $100 off each window or door. And then on top of it, if you ask for the Dawn deal here in the month of October, you get 50% off qualifying installations and 0% APR for 48 months. Schedule your free consultation easily on their website. They're the best. They'll reach out to you. Check out the Dawn deal, PellaNashville.com.
You know how life can change in an instant? A car wreck can throw everything off: your job, your bills, your peace of mind, all of it. That's when you need our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law, BDIL, 615-242-9000. That's their number, 615-242-9000. Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team have been fighting for folks in Tennessee for years, making sure insurance companies pay up how they're supposed to, when they're supposed to, how much they're supposed to. No upfront costs, no waiting around, just real people making sure you get what you deserve. 615-242-9000. It's 615-242-9000. So if you've been injured, don't wait. Call Bart Durham Injury Law. Get this number into your phone. That way, God forbid something happens, you know exactly what to do in the moment, and you can get started right away. Call BDIL at 615-242-9000. They're here 24/7 and ready to fight for you. 615-242-9000.
Good afternoon. It's 4:03. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs Studios. The Titans back on the practice field today as they continue to get ready for the Patriots coming to town on Sunday. The injury report is out, and Arden Key, Calvin Ridley, Drake Maye Jones all did not practice. Jeffrey Simmons, Kevin Zeitler, Tyler Lockett, L'Jarius Sneed, and James Lynch all returned. Harold Landry did not practice for the Patriots again with that ankle injury. Thursday Night Football kicks off Week 7 of the NFL tonight as the Bengals and Steelers face off in an AFC North battle. Bengals defensive end Trey Hendrickson will not play tonight. Kickoff is at 7:15. You can catch the Westwood One call of the game right here on The Zone. In college football news today, Kurt Cignetti and Indiana have agreed to terms on an 8-year contract extension with an average annual compensation of approximately $11.6 million, the school announced. The new contract runs through November of 2033. For our foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once in your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5, The Zone. Throat Punch Thursday edition. Well, there have been lots of jokes rolling around.
Yeah. Just got a message from.
They're all on my Twitter now, too.
Are they?
Yeah.
It's rolling.
You got a message from a friend?
Bubba from Dixon.
Oh,
he said
Bubba
he's cooking a steak, waiting on the hate to pour out of the TV while watching us. So you should feel it right now, then.
He's got daughters divided.
Yes.
Thanks to you.
That's right. My girl Reagan riding with us, baby.
Hey, Bubba, I hate Alabama. There's something for you.
Good job, Zephyr.
What are you wearing today, Zeph?
I'm wearing an all-orange Power Tee hoodie.
Well, the tee is white, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, the tee's white, but the rest of it's orange.
Slade's wearing a Boom Boom Room shirt, but even the Boom Boom Room is orange.
You better believe it. Why wouldn't it be?
615-737-1045, 615-737-1045.
You should like that sound this week.
Babsy is here.
Going for us.
I'm okay with it.
What up, Babette? Please.
Happy Thursday, people.
Listen, Babsy, we support you in big games.
Well, yeah, because it helps y'all.
But it helps y'all, too. We're friends.
Yep, y'all try to beat Georgia.
No, I'm fully supporting you.
Thank you.
I'm fully supporting you. I'll even put Baby Babs in her
That's what I'm talking about, jersey.
her jersey
There
that
we
Slade
go.
got her. Yep.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
forgot you got her a jersey.
Oh, she ready to
That
go.
thing still fit. She's
Oh, well,
tall, dude.
It does because it was big.
It was huge.
When she was little, yeah, so it's perfect.
She
But
got
she's
long
so
legs.
tall, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She showed up at the remote yesterday at
Get another one, too.
Twin Peaks.
Mom of the year.
Executive producer of 3HL is up.
What's up?
Slay Dog is here, y'all.
I'm in the building. Oh.
Listen, Slay's got a bag from Buc-ee's, and he's got some peach salsa in there, which I would love to know what that tastes like. But
I do, too.
you said y'all have got to try these.
Yes.
What were they? They're walnuts covered in stuff.
The candied pecans that you get at
Yeah.
Oh, Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's, yeah. So they have the walnuts. They might have pecans and cashews.
But I always forget about walnuts. Walnuts, low-key, that's a great nut.
It's cool, but they can't mess with them cashews right there. All the
Cashews are.
pecans.
I thought those were walnuts.
No. I throw them away. Pretty
Cashews
they're
are elite.
pecans. But guess what? I'll pass Buc-ee's, so I'll bring some back. Don't even worry about it. Thank you, Savage.
Who ate most of those?
Man, Buck and Pan. Put their little grubby hands inside of my
Did you
little
even have
beautiful
to?
bag.
I mean, did we even have to ask that?
No, we know it's Pan for sure. But Buck, I can't believe Buck decided to go down that road. He never goes down that road, just eating anything. Oh, yeah, they gone.
No, it says pecans on the bag, but
That's what it is.
I'm 100% positive they were walnuts.
You're 100% wrong, yo. I can promise you that. One
I
thing
think you
Buc-ee's
put the
is not
wrong
going to
nut in the wrong
do.
sack.
Buc-ee's is not getting it wrong. Them people get paid handsomely to be correct. Just look at the bathrooms.
Yeah, bathrooms are fly.
Top notch. They have sanitizer in there.
Yeah.
After they clean it, if you want to clean some more, you have an opportunity to do that.
Jump in.
Okay.
There's a lot of people in our
Party in the
chat.
bathroom.
Yeah. Who maybe didn't hear us in the first segment talk about the breaking news for Kurt Signetti and the contract he just got with IU. Josh Thornton said $11 million a year to coach the Hoosiers.
That's right.
Who thought we'd ever see that?
Man.
Right? They're a football school now.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say it, but my stupid Christmas lights are going to be red and white again this
I love
year.
that.
How many
proud of
Indiana coaches can you name? Indiana football coaches.
Oh.
How many Indiana football coaches can you
can't
name?
name one.
I'll tell you.
Tom Allen. That's it.
Tom Allen, Dr. Tom.
That's it.
You know, don't.
That's it.
That's crazy.
That's all I know. Tennessee played them in the Peach Bowl back in like 1987, but I forget.
It's been
Who
the
was
best
coaching them?
I can go out there.
Kurt
with them.
Signetti. I mean,
But his buyout, they said his buyout's only $15 million. That dude is in complete charge of that place.
his buyout's only $15 million.
He said all he does is win.
Oh my gosh. You know what that is? That's Kurt Signetti walking in and saying, yo, you see this Penn State job? I'm going to take it unless you give me whatever the hell I want. I want all the resources. I want this. Oh, and by the way, my buyout is only going to be about $15 million, just in case
You don't give me that.
don't come through with what I want resource-wise. What do
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah.
Actually, you only have one answer here. Either check the yes box or holla. I'm out.
Ain't no yes
That
or no.
is-
You know,
Just-
the AD is like, hey, man, that's like $25 million less than Mark Stoops' buyout. That's like, that's like $14 million less than, no, it's $10 million less, almost $10 million less than Billy Napier's buyout. And Signetti's like, and?
And your point is,
Imagine you give me
You want
what I
me,
want.
you want me to
And
go
you
to
know-
12?
you know that he said, I will stay here forever and we will win a national championship, but you just got to
Got to pour into
do
it.
the things that will get us there.
Pete Nakos
And
did,
they're willing to.
Pete Nakos did clarify this in a separate tweet. That is
okay.
for Signetti to leave Indiana voluntarily. So if he were to get fired, it would be
Oh,
higher.
that's- I mean,
Voluntarily
Either
is
one.
the entire
That's it.
thing here.
yeah.
That's the entire thing.
That's
We'll
the
go with
entire
that.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
because he can go
Yeah.
for only $15 million.
And any big
I
school
love
gonna
that we
sneeze
say
at that.
only $15 million. But no,
It is not
no SEC school would ever sneeze at getting a coach that has had this kind of success. As he said, I win, I win everywhere.
Just Google me.
Just Google
That was in
me.
the introductory press conference.
Yeah. You
Google
remember,
me.
I told you guys, I worked that James Madison game with him, and they were like I don't know, I think it was like a 5-point favorite or something. It was against, I
he
forget,
brought
Georgia
all his old
Southern or
players.
something. Yeah. No, but this was when he was still at James Madison.
Oh.
And I walked out of that coaches meeting and I was like, I have never in my life felt a coach in a coaches meeting that confident that his team was about to drub somebody. It was a 5-point spread. They straight won by 40.
Yeah. Get these boys out of here.
He was right.
Do,
615.
Check his Google.
do you know the two coaches who are above him now in annual average salary? There's only two. He's the third highest paid coach now based on annual value.
Kirby
Kirby
Smart,
Smart.
Dan
Yep.
Lanning.
I was going
Nope.
to say Sark.
Nope, it is Ryan Day.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, they're just waiting
Kirby
for him to
Smart,
lose
right?
another game.
But
this
but
year.
that's
Dare you to.
I don't care about a national title. That's what
We
they're
dare
going to
you. We
say.
dare you to.
that's the company that Kurt Signetti is now keeping in terms of that contract.
I mean, just a boss. Hey, we keep talking about Mark Stoops. Somebody is on the line waiting to talk about Mark Stoops.
That was wonderful.
I just saw it.
That is wonderful.
I was like, wait, what?
Ryan in Franklin. Ryan, what you got, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo.
Hey, I think it's time for Mark Stoops to go. I mean, he's been there a long time. He's struggling getting the recruits anymore. So I think UK could pony up the money. And why not go after James Franklin? He had some success in the SEC with Vandy. If you're Mitch Barnhart, don't you at least pick up the phone and say, hey, are you interested?
I think you can, but there's no way James Franklin is going
Go
to
to that.
Kentucky.
I don't think so
After
either.
leaving Penn State.
Thank you, Ryan. You know, with regard to Stoops, it's interesting because he got Kentucky football to a level they hadn't been since Bear Bryant,
Yep.
right? And now it's just leveled off. And he's been complaining about the NIL thing up there for a minute, and they're not competing again. So 4-8 last year, 2-3 this year. He won 10 games in 2018, 10 games in 2021 at Kentucky.
It's going to be a minute for to compete again because they just gave basketball a $22 million roster.
You don't think he's not aware of that?
Yeah, I bet he is. Yes, indeed. Like, we could use the
Back to a basketball school?
It's back to a basketball school.
Because there was a time there at the end of Cal's reign
it was in
where,
question.
I mean, and him and Stoops went at it, and Stoops was like, this is a football school now.
I think they know what they like.
Thank you for the call, brother.
If,
Mark Pope.
Can y'all believe Stoops is in year 13 at Kentucky?
That's tough.
How about that?
It actually feels like longer, honestly.
Good job, Abby. You do the games, though, so yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
It feels longer to me.
2013 was year 1.
Probably because I worked a bunch of his games in 2013. That's probably why it feels so long.
If that stuff about Napier is true, could you see Franklin being a candidate for that Florida job?
For sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow.
So there's 8 jobs open right now.
We ain't even through we just at the midpoint.
We're in the midpoint of the
And
season.
they're big jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, UCLA, Penn State, Florida
Arkansas,
not open
With others
Florida
open.
is coming probably.
yet. Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do no with Norvell, would they?
What's the Oregon State? That
Yeah.
guy finally
Yeah,
got
they could.
fired.
They could, Boy,
They can't win all of a sudden.
head coaching.
Mayor Ron in Nashville. Mayor Ron, what's up?
Hey, what's happening, 3HL?
Yo.
What's up?
I got a little story for Dawn. I don't know if she'll remember or not. She's had a lot happen between now and then. But in 2019, I built up the courage to call in after Taylor Lewan went through his PED period. It's about the second game into the after he'd come back, and I called in and I said, man, he's terrible. He's never going to be the same. We got to get rid of this guy while we can still get something for him. And you said I was crazy and actually hung up the phone on me and said that you couldn't believe people were calling him with that garbage and defended him. So I said,
First
man,
of all, I didn't hang up on you because I don't even know how
She
to do
doesn't
that.
control the
I don't
phone.
control it. So, but
Now, she
anyway.
might give me a
But
look,
go ahead.
but physically
But go ahead.
I do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So I
was
hung
like,
up
that
on
was
you,
a-
I'm sure.
Okay, yes, sir. Okay. I was like, well, that was a Shiano show. So I was like, I can't call in to this 3HL anymore. So I ended up finding my place in the mornings on RK Dub doing poems with their show. And I really was in detail in what I did. I was pinpointing. I listened to all the press conferences. And last year, about 4th game into the season, I was like, man, this coach is lost. It's last year's Easter egg. He has no idea what he's doing out there. And so I called in. I know you remember it, but I called in, and I was on hold for about an hour. And finally I got through, and it'd been a long day. And I was like, man, you just need to fire Callahan. Callahan's terrible. This guy
You
sucks.
can't fire a guy halfway through a season. I don't care
Wait a
how
minute.
bad he is.
And Don said, you're crazy, you're drunk, and you need to go lay down somewhere. And then
Oh, you're
and I was
making me
like,
sound
oh,
terrible.
man.
I'm usually not mean to people either. Am I?
Wait a minute. It's a great story. Wait a minute. So
Yeah, hurry
all
up. We
my
got Greg
friends-
Cosell coming up.
Oh, sorry.
No,
all
you're
my
good.
friends have been telling me late. Anytime I'd have an idea, like, "Hey, let's go watch the game at B-Dubs or something," they'd be like, "Shut up, you crazy drunk! Go lay down somewhere." until just recently,
That
when he
is
was
funny.
fired, and now I'm off the hook, and I don't have to have that over my head for this whole period anymore.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
over. But
Thank you,
And
Mayor Ron.
it's R&W now.
Mayor-
Ramona Will, too.
Mayor Ron, I feel like we got to give you a new one. What can we say about him?
I don't know. Greg Cosell's coming up next. We'll be right back.
Go lay down. I got to use that more often, I guess. Sorry about that, Mayor Mayor Ron. All right, Xfinity Internet. That's what I want to tell you about. Man, my Xfinity Internet was working today and working great, which was awesome because I had coaches calls for my game coming up this weekend. And you know the worst is if you're on a call or a Zoom or whatever, and it's like freezing and you can't get your words in and you can't hear what somebody else is saying. I never have that problem because I have Xfinity Internet. And if you want to stay connected with Wi-Fi coverage that delivers the speed that your devices need, then Xfinity Internet is who you need. And maybe you know what you want. You only want to buy what you need to keep yourself and your family connected. They can help you with that too. Xfinity Internet comes with a variety of speeds to choose from. You can count on a reliable connection for all your devices, even if the whole family is online. And maybe you found that out during fall break and you need better internet. Go ahead and call Xfinity to get started. Visit Xfinity.com, drop into an Xfinity store today, or call 1-800-XFINITY. Xfinity, where the Wi-Fi is booming.
Let's face it, buying a vehicle should be straightforward and stress-free, and that's exactly how Two Rivers Ford has been doing business for decades. This locally owned dealership has a non-commissioned sales team whose only focus is to find you the right vehicle at the right price without the pressure. So you'll actually have a fun car buying experience. Great prices, easy financing, and a non-commissioned sales team. Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
3HL 1045, The Zone, Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay. Powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
F&M Bank chat is open. Greg Cosell joins us weekly on Thursdays at 4:20 from NFL Films and NFL Matchup. Sometimes he's wearing a suit. You haven't popped up on the screen yet there.
Oh, he's got it. He's looking sharp.
What's up? What's up, Greg?
I'm wearing a suit today, guys. We just shot the matchup show.
Who you got this week?
Who do I have this week?
On the matchup show. What's your...
We have, let's see, here are our 7 games. Texans at Seahawks, Commanders at Cowboys, Rams at Jaguars, Bucks at Lions, Colts at Chargers, Falcons at 49ers, Giants at Broncos.
How different are the Rams without Puka? Like, if he doesn't go, what do they look like?
They'll be different because, again, if you go just beyond the number of targets and catches, it's the way he functions within the context of their offense. He is their movement player. He's their motion player. He lines up in multiple locations within formations. That is not necessarily easy to do if you're not used to doing it. So he's a major part of their offense beyond just the fact that obviously he gets targeted a lot.
Titans lose to the Raiders. We'll talk a little bit about that in a big picture way, but obviously the storyline is Brian Callahan being fired this week. But we will talk about the Titans from a football perspective and about the matchup with the Patriots coming up this weekend, Slay.
I wanted to ask you real quick. You said the Colts and the Chargers. Who are you more impressed with on film right now? The way Herbert is playing so far, or Daniel Jones for what they're doing? Or is it because of the division that the Chargers are in, too?
No, I'm just really, really impressed with, offense is a really difficult thing in the league. A lot of guys can call plays, and obviously if plays don't work, there's many reasons why plays don't work. But it's very hard to get a true sense, and I'm not going to sit here and say I know the answer to this, but you know it when you see it. But I don't know the process. I'm not a coach, so I don't know how the process all works necessarily. But when you see an offense that just looks balanced and fluid, and it seems like everything works off everything else, that's what the Colts offense looks like now, because they have a running back in Taylor who leads the NFL in rushing attempts and rushing yards, but they also have a quarterback in Daniel Jones who leads the NFL in passing yards on first down. Those two things don't often go together, because when you think of running teams, you always think, they run it a lot on first down, that the pass game's not necessarily going to be dynamic on first down in terms of total yards. So when you see those two things go together, that to me, again, it's so hard to know because I'm not there through the process of how they install it and put it together, either through training camp or week to week. But it's a very impressive thing to see, and you know it when you see it.
Yeah.
One of the things I was thinking about while watching the Raiders and the Titans was something that you said in the preseason. You're like, I really don't like watching a million preseason games. It's not my thing. And so I started thinking about how difficult a watch that was as a regular season game. Was it tough for you?
Right. Yeah. Look, obviously the Titans offense, was struggling on so many different levels.
Yeah.
Again, without knowing how they're coaching week to week, it's hard to know exactly. But, I think the offensive line has not been what they had hoped. Unfortunately, in some ways, it's been somewhat a continuation of what we've seen in the past. And I think that that's really been a problem. When the one thing I learned, and I learned this from Dick Vermeil. Dick Vermeil, when I worked for years and years with Ron Jaworski, who's, one of my best friends, and I worked with him for, 25, 30 years. Coach Vermeil would come in maybe 2-3 times a year and spend a day with us because he and Ron Jaworski, obviously just played for him, were very close. Mm-hmm. And one thing he said that really always, he said many things that resonated, but one thing he said to me was, he said, when you draft a quarterback, number one, or 2 or 3, the point being you draft a quarterback basically to be the new guy. He said everything about the organization, from the janitor to the receptionist to the marketing person, everything about that organization has to be geared to one thing, making that guy an all-pro. He said, don't kid yourself into thinking, well, he's just a part of the team and we're going to, build a team and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. He said, obviously, you're always looking for good players. We all know that. But he said, if you don't take your total focus to make that guy as great as he can be, he said, you're all going to get fired in 2 or 3 years anyway. You might have the best left guard in the league. It's irrelevant. He said, that guy has to become an all-pro.
Absolutely love what you just said there. That sums it all up for sure. And you mentioned the offensive line and thought they had been a little bit better, just 4 sacks in the last 2 games, but the Raiders get 6 of their 14. They had 8 coming in 5 games. They get 6 against the Titans. What was it about the offensive line play in this match?
I mean, look, to me, you always have to look at sacks just like interceptions as individual plays. Not just, they had 6. And by the way, the last one came, I think, with less than a minute to go. So when Cam dropped the ball. So let's say they had 5 true sacks. Like the first one, it was 2nd and 16, and Zeitler just got beat 1-on-1 by Liaulu. It was an outside spin move. And if he doesn't get beat, Ward would have had a clean, defined throw to Ayamanor on the deep curl route. It was clear, it was clean. It would have been, that's where he was looking to throw the football. Then others were cases where the front really caught the Titans, and you could tell that there were just some issues with how they blocked the front. Like the second sack came when they had 6 guys on the ball, okay, and the way that the Titans chose to block it, I thought Latham made a mistake on that play. I thought he had to slide inside to get White, and he didn't.
He reached.
But, and Latham had, he had some really bad reps in this game too. And you know what? Whether that's a function of him just getting back, but he just didn't look like himself. I thought he looked slow and labored in his past sets, and he gave up 2 bad sacks.
Cosell, when that happened, I mean, I know you're not in the room, but it did look like that was the one I was going to bring up to you about Latham. It looked like he was reaching, and Zeitler looked inside instead of, kind of manning up against that guy that was rushing. Is that just, you think that's just miscommunication, or more so him not being out there and having a feel for it?
Slay, you talking about which specific sack are you talking about?
When the D tackle got inside, he went in between Zeitler and Latham reached and was looking outside, but it looked like he was supposed to be feeling inside out, and Zeitler didn't even look that way.
You're probably talking about the 3rd and 7 play, which was the second sack, where the O-line slide to the left began with the right guard Zeitler because of the way the Raiders aligned in their front. And so what needed to happen there is Latham also had to slide inside to get Ward and leave Crosby, who was actually a wide 9, and they had a chip on him, and he was the furthest removed. So Latham had to slide inside to get the linebacker White, who was far more dangerous than Crosby out wide, and Latham did not do that. I thought that was a mental mistake that ended up being a physical mistake, and White ended up being the free hitter at Ward. You're talking about the sack forced fumble, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah, that's what I thought happened. But the last sack, not the one at the end of the game, but the 2nd and 6 where Crosby just beat Latham off the edge. That was a loaded. See, by how teams align in their fronts, the number of people they put in their defensive fronts, they can dictate how you protect. So if you have 5 or more on your defensive front, then you're pretty much dictating what is called 5-0 protection, meaning it's 5-on-5, it's 1-on-1. So, for instance, on that last one, which was 2nd and 6, where Crosby beat Latham off the edge, they pretty much dictated with their front that Latham would have to block Crosby 1-on-1 because it was a 6-man front, and that meant Pollard could not help Latham because he had to pick up someone because it was a 6-man front. So they dictated the 1-on-1 matchup. That's what teams do. That's what good defensive coaches are really, really good at.
Cosell, obviously the Titans decide to move on from Callahan, and they were citing the lack of progress and improvement from this team, but specifically from a rookie quarterback at that quarterback position that they drafted 1 overall. When you watched last week of Cam Ward, did you see digression in his play? Or did
Dawn,
was it based on something else,
That's a hard question to answer. The offense has been somewhat dysfunctional through the first 6 games of the season, O-line issues. I don't think there have been as many clean, defined reads and throws for Ward that you'd like to see with young quarterbacks. I'm only going by what I've been taught by people as I've grown up in this business, and I tried to keep learning, and I'm still trying to keep learning, is one of the things that I was always told by quarterbacks, guys who line up and play, and they know what it's like, better than I do. Obviously, they're out there playing, is that you always want to give young quarterbacks, relatively speaking, easy opportunities early in games to get them completions. It doesn't matter if it's a 3-yard play, a 6-yard play, it could be -1, but you want to give quarterbacks clean, defined looks early so they can get into the flow of the game and feel like they can complete balls. And sometimes I felt you didn't really see that. And then you start getting caught in long yardage. They were caught in long yardage. I don't know the numbers. My guess is as far as 3rd and 7+, they may have faced more 3rd and 7+ plays than any team in the league. Okay. And we know their 3rd down conversion rate is the worst in the NFL right now by a pretty large margin. And that's just the death knell for a young quarterback. I mean, that is so hard. 3rd and long, the defense has the tactical advantage. And when your O-line is struggling, it just compounds it even worse. So in some ways, I feel like Ward, you just can't it's too hard to overcome that. He's a rookie quarterback. You can't overcome that. And so he's going to have some moments where you go, oh, that's really good. And you're going to have a lot of moments where you think, to answer your question, Dawn, that, oh, he's regressing. But I don't look at it that way. I think he's just been in very untenable type situations that make it difficult to show any kind of play-to-play consistency.
Greg Cosell joins us weekly on Thursdays at 4:20, NFL Films, NFL Matchup. All right, Mike McCoy, the interim coach. What do you know about him, Greg?
Oh, well, it's funny. When I was down there, I talked to Mike a bit, not necessarily about Cam Ward, because Mike's been in the league a long time. We ended up talking about other quarterbacks that he's been around. Obviously he's was a head coach. He's been around some really good quarterbacks. He was around Phillip Rivers, who's, as smart as they come and knew how to play the position. Phillip Rivers, in many ways, was exactly like Peyton Manning. Obviously he didn't win a Super Bowl to get to one, but he was in many ways the same player. He spent a couple of years, I think, in Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence, who's not a great player, but I mean, obviously another number 1 pick. So he had to work through, how do you get a number 1 pick ready to be a good player in the league? So at least you have a guy with a lot of experience in the NFL in working with quarterbacks. And I think that's, ideally what you want. I don't know, because obviously he was not the one dictating the approach on how things were taught. It's hard to change philosophically to a large degree in the middle of the season, but you can make some tweaks. So we'll see. We'll see what his approach is. I think he did indicate that Bo Hardegree's still going to call the plays, but you can still, throughout the course of the week, make some, slight but yet meaningful adjustments. So we'll see where it goes. But, I'm a believer, and I don't know what the organization will do, guys, but I'm a believer when you have a young quarterback that you have to have a coach, whether it's the head coach or the offensive coordinator who comes in with a resume. You can't hire, a 32-year-old guy. You got to hire a guy that comes in with a strong resume in working with quarterbacks in the NFL. Yep. And, I'm not going to get caught up at this moment in time in naming names. That's not what I do, because it doesn't matter. But that's just, I'm a believer in that. You've got to hire a guy with a strong resume in the National Football League.
Yeah, we all have said that this week. So right on point there.
We agree.
Speaking of quarterbacks, Drake Maye coming in, playing very, very well. In the 3-game win streak, he's completing 74% of his passes, 245 yards per game, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. What's been the key to success for him? What does he look like on film at this point?
Well, it's funny you just said Drake Maye, because who did Vrabel bring in as his offensive coordinator? Josh McDaniels, who's had great success in this league and had been doing it for a lot of years. And Maye looks incredibly comfortable, incredibly calculating. He's been really, really good in areas that are very difficult for young quarterbacks. He's been terrific on third down. He's been terrific versus pressure. And one of the things that really stands out to me, and this is something I think Cam Ward, by the way, has to work on, and most young quarterbacks do, is Maye has been phenomenal at what we call pocket movement, not running out of the pocket, which a lot of young quarterbacks do because the quarterbacks are better athletes than they've ever been, but moving within the pocket where you keep your eyes downfield. You don't drop your eyes and look at the rush. You keep your eyes downfield. You maintain excellent balance and body control in position to deliver the football. Maye's been really, really good at that. I think his progress has been really strong. He looks like he's going to be a really good quarterback. But keep in mind, for 2 years at North Carolina, you know who the quarterback coach was? Clyde Christensen. And Clyde Christensen coached in the NFL for 30 plus years. He coached Andrew Luck. He coached Peyton Manning. I'm missing another big time quarterback. He was there in Tampa with Tom Brady for a couple of years. So he's been around quarterbacks. He knows how to deal with them. He knows what it looks like. He knows how to coach them. And so Drake Maye had that for 2 years in North Carolina.
Coach Sale, what about his weapons that he's having to be able to go to? Stephon Diggs seemed to be coming back into form from what you see on film. I know, it was a little get-back game against Buffalo, but outside of that, him and Kayshon Boutte, what are your thoughts on those two?
I always like Kayshon Boutte. It's funny.
Talking about him.
When I did Booty coming out, in some ways I thought he was like Stephon Diggs. You guys may remember as a freshman at LSU, the last game of the season, I think he had like 350 receiving yards, and he was viewed as the next guy. And then he had some personal issues, and it obviously didn't work out at LSU, and that impacted his draft position. But I think he can be a quality NFL receiver. And I think a very overlooked guy, and he's never talked about, but I think he's a really good player, is Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry is a really good tight end. He may not be in the conversations with the Kittles, the Bowers. I know I'm leaving out some couple of great tight ends right now, but he may not be that guy, but he's a really good player and has been for a long time.
I remember you talking about Booty when he was coming out when we were doing the draft process. You were real high on him.
I just think he's a good player. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at numbers, they haven't been productive in the run game. Is that by design or what's going on there?
Brent, you've been doing this a long time. No one is not productive in an area by design.
No, I don't know if they're leaning on the quarterback or what they're doing.
Right. I mean, no one says that. Let's have a crappy run game, But obviously they've not run the ball the way they wanted to. Don't forget they drafted Travion Henderson in the second round. They drafted him so they could upgrade their run game and have two solid backs in Stevenson and Henderson. And it just, it hasn't worked. But I'll tell you, the guy who's also played exceptionally well for them is Will Campbell. I've been looking at him in detail every game. I've seen all the games they played this year. And Campbell is a really good player. He's got tremendous balance and body control. And the term that a lot of offensive linemen and offensive line coaches use, and he does exceptionally well, is he stays within his cylinder. So he doesn't lean forward. He doesn't lean sideways. He stays within his cylinder. And his arm length has not really been an issue.
I'm anxious to see how the Titans defense comes out because obviously they haven't been playing complimentary football and they've been playing well early in games and it appears to wear on them. But it happened again against the Raiders. 6 official possessions, 55 yards of total offense, and the only touchdown came after a fumble by Ward on the 1-yard line.
Right. No, they've been playing really well, but you hit it. Guys get worn out. They've been doing some interesting things. They've been playing a lot of big nickel with the 3 safeties, Diggs, Woods, and Hooker, and that's impacted the number of snaps McCreary gets. They stunted a lot this week, and they were really effective with stunts with their defensive line. So I think they've been playing well. Gray is continuing to look like a solid, more of a run defense linebacker, but a solid player.
Yeah.
I think there is some optimism there. The main thing is you got to bring someone in, like I said, not to repeat the whole point, but the whole point of this organization going forward has to make Cam Ward an all-star. Yeah. That's the bottom line. Because if he's not, we're going to be having the same conversation, assuming you guys still like me in 3 years. We're going to be having the same conversation in 3 years.
Please, Lord, no. Please, Lord, no.
One quick note before you go to your game, real quick. It looks like T. Sweat might be back this week. How impactful is he compared to him not being there?
Well, based on what he did last year, I'd say really impactful. I mean, again, I don't know if he'll be great the first game he plays since he's been out for a while, but he was an impactful player a year ago, and he showed high-level traits for someone that size with his movement ability, his core strength. You would assume he'll be very impactful.
Love it.
On the way out, Cosell, I am working Cincinnati this weekend, and I'm curious.
Oh,
Brendan Sorsby.
I watched Brandon Sorsby this summer.
Okay, well, and supposedly he's gotten a lot better now this year, but I want your take on him.
I really like Brandon Sorsby, Dawn. I know who works with him. I'm in that kind of circle a little bit where I know who works with people. And he's the guy who works with him is a former NFL coach. So it's a guy that, really knows ball. I thought his 2024 tape, and I watched 6 games. I thought that it showed a quarterback with NFL traits, size, arm strength, athletic ability. Thought that, as I expected, there was work to be done with the subtleties and nuances of playing the position from the pocket. But he's athletic. He's got a big arm. He's a big kid. You'll see that when you see him in person.
Yeah.
He's NFL size. I think he's a guy not being talked about now, that if he continues to play well, which I would assume he will, and he goes through the process, I'm not going to sit here and tell he's going to be a top 10 pick in a draft, but I think you're going to start hearing more and more about him, Dawn.
I agree.
What about Oklahoma State? That's the other team she's watching. Anybody there? Just light up the film.
Oklahoma State?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know who's on Oklahoma State, but
you know what,
the guy I watch.
They don't either.
By the way,
now.
they've also got a they've also got a linebacker, Dawn, who's really good.
Yes.
Jake Goldie, maybe?
Yeah, Goldie. God,
he's an NFL
so
prospect
good.
too.
And
yeah,
he started at Central Arkansas as a defensive lineman.
I know he could be a day 2 pick for sure. And then they got a tight end that's really interesting too, who I think might have transferred from Ohio State, if memory serves me correctly.
Yep, number 11, Joe Royer. He is just Mr. Everything.
They got guys. I mean, Cincinnati's got guys.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of NFL talent. So cool.
Yeah.
I'll let you know, Cosell.
I'm way curious seeing him in person. What do you think of Sorsby? Being the quarterback guy, because I really liked his tape last summer.
Yeah, watching his games this year, I'm like, dang, I think he's really progressed from even last year.
Yeah, well, that's what you hope happens.
Right.
You always hope that.
Greg Cosell every Thursday at 4:20. Thank you, Cosell. Love the film session.
Thanks, guys. Loved it. Appreciate it.
All right. More 3HL coming up. We got to get out of here. We'll be right back. Well, I'll tell you about my friends at eSpaces. They'll be your friends too. John Pirtle, the president and CEO, and his crew, ready to help you out with your workspace issues. Maybe you need to have meetings that are centrally located. You can. 15 locations. So there's one near you. eSpaces.com. That's where you can see all of the locations. eSpaces is redefining co-working with exceptional offices for every business. New Middle Tennessee locations, there are 2 of them, one in Cool Springs at Corporate Center, one in Brentwood at City Park. Again, they have 15 total, and you can see them all online, espaces.com. Designed for entrepreneurs, teams, and established professionals. Short-term, long-term, whatever you're looking for. Private offices, team suites, meeting rooms, fully equipped, 24/7 access with flexible terms. Beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check them out? It's easy. Tours available now. You can reserve your space early. espaces.com. That's espaces.com.
What's happening? MedicalHouseCalls.com is what's happening. Coming to your door. No need to go to primary care, your urgent care, any of that. When you're trying to go off of a long weekend and try to get rejuvenated and ready for the work week, Well, they even have IV therapy. Yes, trust and believe mobile IV therapy. It helps and gets you back. Whether you're feeling fatigue, persistent illness, or injury, difficulty focusing or being productive, well, they got something for you. And it hinges around athletic recovery, immune-boosting blends, rapid rehydration, and they even have energy boost. We've done it here on our show, during our show, and didn't even have to stop your work. Yeah, that's how easy and simple it is. They come in and administer, hook the IV up, and boom, you feel it right away. With vitamins, minerals, and nutrients going straight to your bloodstream, you get maximum absorption, giving you rapid results and immediate symptom relief. I probably will need this coming back from this weekend. Yes, when we play Alabama, I'm going to be a little dehydrated. Why? I don't know. Probably because celebrating the win. I'm just saying, 7 days a week, hit them up, 615-838-2375, medicalhousecalls.com.
Tell 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Ryan is in Dixon. Ryan, what up?
What's up, guys? How are y'all?
We're great, man. How are you?
Good. Just wanted to put a little nugget out there to you. The main man, Lee Corso, retired this year. He used to be the head coach of the Indiana Hoosiers.
How can we forget Lee Corso?
Yes.
You're right.
Oh, yeah. That was so long ago. Thank you,
Appreciate
Ryan.
it, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one, Ryan.
Mike in Old Hickory. Mike, what up?
A lot. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Mike, it's good to hear from you,
Is
man.
this Mike?
Yep.
Hi, you sound happy, Mike.
Old Hickory Mike, what's up, man?
Yeah, I want to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
It's a philosophical and an educational question.
Write this down.
Here we go.
How many NFL owners lose money?
None.
Zero. Yep.
So that means Amy, who now the financial experts are saying she has already made $1 billion in net profit by building the Dome Stadium. Now think about this. How many times and they're building it for the Titans, right? Wrong. The Titans will only show up there even if we go through a full season and preseason, and if we maybe win 2 or 3 championships 13 days a year, 14 days a year out of that stadium. Do you think Amy's going to sit back and say that stadium is going to stay empty? No.
No, we've actually reported this. We were told, we took a stadium tour, and we were told that there would be 40-plus dates in that thing.
Exactly. And you know what? She didn't build it to be 80,000 or 90,000 seats because she knows she cannot bring that many people into our venue. Jerry Jones could down at the playpen in Arlington. He's a master. But he has not won a Super Bowl in 29 years. And in all those years, he's only won, I think, 2 postseason. And so this guy's the richest guy. He knows how to advertise football and his team. Amy doesn't. And the reason is that I'm very pessimistic now that we're going to actually produce a team is because she wants to produce a team. She wants to win. Everybody does. But does it really matter? Because the NFL is going to pay her whether we're 0-17 or 17-0. She's going to make her money.
Let me just answer it this way. All of that makes sense, and all of it is right. Yeah. However, I've had conversations with her, and I just believe in talking with her about how much she wants to win a Super Bowl and how much that's driving her. So maybe it makes her make decisions quicker than than some other people might. I don't know, but she's driven to win a Super Bowl. I promise.
Yeah, well, because Mike, if she wasn't, she wouldn't be pulling the trigger so quickly on all of these fires the last 3 years. She'd just let it be, right? If she wasn't concerned about winning and changing things, then why make decisions? Because these decisions are costing her money.
All of those questions and points are fair, though, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling, man. It's good to hear from you. There he goes.
Thanks, Old Hickory Mike.
He was like, I'm going to be pessimistic. No.
Yeah.
No, Mike. I don't believe you.
Big Savagery. Ramon Foster will join us at 5:20. Babs is going to give away Titans-Patriots tickets, and we're working on our SEC football power rankings for the week as we speak. So all that coming up. Stay tuned, 3HL. If you want in, Throw Punch Thursday, 615-737-1045. United Structural Systems is a foundation repair and waterproofing company that has served the Middle Tennessee area since 1994. They deal with foundation repair and waterproofing needs. So if you've got any of those issues, USSTN.com, that is the website. These are your guys. When USS comes out to your house, you're getting problem solvers who provide peace of mind to their customers, the homeowner. You're not getting someone who is worried about meeting a sales quota or upselling the next big thing, but someone there to educate you and help you understand what's happening within your home. At USS, their only measure of success is how satisfied the homeowner is, not a closing ratio. This attitude and culture is the reason they keep employees year after year, from project managers to customer service personnel to production. Some have even been at USS for more than 25 years. If you do have to have some foundation repair or waterproofing work done, you also have the peace of mind knowing that USS provides an honest diagnosis and stands by their work and warranties. More than 30,000 100% satisfied residential customers. Homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS. Serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Online, USSTN.com, or call 615-488-7855.
Good afternoon. It's 5:02. I'm Joe Spanano, live from the Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs Studios. Titans back on the practice field today as they continue to get ready for the Patriots coming to town. Injury report is out. Arden Key, Calvin Ridley, Draymond Jones did not practice. Jeff Simmons, Kevin Zeitler, Tyler Lockett, L'Jarius Sneed, James Lynch all returned after missing yesterday. Harold Landry did not practice for the Patriots again with an ankle injury. In NFL news, former Titans wide receiver Treylon Burks has been signed to the Commanders practice squad. Thursday Night Football kicks off Week 7 tonight of the NFL. Bengals-Steelers face off in an AFC North battle. Trey Hendrickson is out for tonight. Kickoff is at 7:15. Catch the Westwood One call of the game right here on The Zone. For our foundation repair waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. It is Thursday. Friday, Junior?
You can say that.
Man.
Closer to the weekend, baby.
I love doing the show every day, and I try not to look ahead or forward to things necessarily, like be in the moment. But Trash Talk Friday tomorrow could be pretty epic on this show. So make sure you
have a
tune in.
good time.
Looking forward to it. That was the sound effect from one Babsy Davenport. Mm-hmm.
What up, Babsy?
What up? Happy Thursday, party people.
So you flying into Tulsa? Is that how you're doing this?
No, I'm going to do Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, okay.
I have found a direct tomorrow morning so that I can get there quickly.
How long a drive from Oklahoma City to Stillwater?
A little over an hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, could be worse.
I'll tell you this, from flying over Oklahoma City, that is one spread out town.
Yes. The drive from Oklahoma City to Stillwater is a whole lot of nada.
Good old family.
Oh, yeah.
Whole lot of nothing.
Nathaniel.
I actually like Stillwater, though. I just
You
don't
do?
like having to get there.
What's the place you like to go? Eskimo Joe's?
Yeah. Eskimo Joe's is awesome.
How did I remember that?
Everybody go because it's like a staple in
I can't
in
remember what I
Stillwater.
ate yesterday, but Eskimo Joe's, huh?
Everybody goes for drinks, right?
That's what Todd Furman said. He said he's never had a morsel of food there.
I think the food is really good there. Call me crazy. So
Crazy?
we will.
You're being
I'm a
professional.
little crazy.
Speaking of, where's Titan's crazy lady?
We haven't heard from her in a year.
No, we played the, you might have been out.
I probably was.
She put a video out last week, and we played the hell out of it.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I must have missed that.
She'll pop up now.
She said, don't lighten up, tighten up,
That's right.
don't lighten up.
She got a song.
Did you pull that?
I think I played it off her account.
Probably smart.
You know, it's funny. I'll bet you could play it again, and it would still hold up 2 weeks later.
Well, no. Well, maybe. I think she had some criticisms for the defense, but defense is kind of bowed up.
I
So.
think she got 2 pages.
Well, in the first half. She's got 2 pages?
I think so. Because I follow her. And I ain't following Crazy Titans, lady.
Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the
I know
building.
that.
I'm in the building.
I think I did follow her.
There it is. I see it.
Has she put out any videos this week?
Nah. Says she's just been sitting by her phone waiting for the Titans to call her. You can let McCoy go. I'm available. I'm sending you my private phone.
Yeah.
All you have to do is pick up the receiver, and I will answer.
Babs is right. She has called the show before.
Yeah, she used to call a bunch.
Yeah. Do you have it?
I have no idea. I'd have to look.
Can you get it at some point? I
That's-
want to see if it holds up. It might hold up. That's
It was
something.
2 weeks ago, though.
That's something when something's that
Play
bad that it
receiving
can
her
hold
profile.
up 2 weeks later. In the meantime,
In between time.
Peace.
Zeph, we are going to release, we forgot to do this last week, our SEC football power rankings. Would you like to release yours first?
Yes, the one I just did in 30 seconds.
Well, I mean, we did ours too.
Yes.
Oh, you're already making excuses for why it's going to be bad.
No, okay. So
Isn't
the
that
last
true?
The last 5 is
call,
where I
Patsy.
was working for. My first.
Okay, what do you
11 I
got?
like.
What do you got?
Number 1, Bama.
Okay.
I think they're the hottest team in the SEC right now. And Tennessee's got a really big challenge coming up on Saturday. Number 2,
why they're 8.5 points under.
Number 2, Texas A&M. I think Marcel Reed is the most underrated quarterback in the SEC, and I think their defense is insane.
Their defense is nice.
Yes, it is. Number 3, Ole Miss. I'm not really taking too much into the Wazoo game. I think they were looking ahead to Georgia. Still came out with a win. They didn't lose it, so I'm not going to drop them for that. Number 4, Georgia. Kirby Smart. That's pretty much what I got there. Number 5, Tennessee. Yes, I know the defense has some holes, but that offense is at a historic pace right now.
I will say we're not that far apart at this point. We're not congruent, but we're not that far apart.
Number 5, Tennessee. Their offense is insane. It's number 1 nationally in points per game. They do need to bow up on the defense a little bit in order to stay that high. Number 6, Missouri.
Okay.
Like you said, that running back, Hardy, is phenomenal.
All right.
Number 7, Vandy. I think I just dropped them below Missouri just because they were on a bye week. And Missouri hung with Alabama. Fair. I know it's not fair, but it's a power ranking, so.
It's a weekly power ranking.
It's a weekly, yeah.
We are going to have comments, though.
Yeah.
Just as everyone will with ours.
Yeah. Number 8, LSU. I think they are in trouble of dropping a ton when they come to Nashville on Saturday because I do think Vanderbilt is going to give them hell.
I think Vanderbilt wins that game.
Yeah. Number 9, Texas. I think Arch finally found some groove going. 10, Oklahoma. If they have John Mateer healthy, they're a top 10. They're a top 8 team in the SEC. Without Mateer,
he did not look right against Texas. Not to take anything away from.
I think they rushed him back too early. Number 11, Auburn. They have the second best defense in the SEC behind A&M.
Okay.
Yep. Too bad they don't have
if they had a quarterback,
literally the worst quarterback statistically in the SEC.
He's got the lowest.
And what about
QBR
offensive line? Probably the worst as well.
Yeah.
But they were still there with Georgia. Number 12, Mississippi State. I still really like their offense. Their defense has had some injuries. I know Fluff Bothwell is out this week, but I still think that they can be good.
He should be back the next week against Texas, but yes.
This is where I kind of struggled. So I had South Carolina at 13 first, but I put Arkansas because I think they showed a ton of fight against Tennessee. And I think that offense, Taylor Green, that offense, really good.
Okay, so South Carolina next.
So South Carolina next. Florida at 15.
I think that's. We only have 2 that are alive.
Okay, Florida at 15. If you're talking about firing your coach if he loses the next game, you're near the bottom. And then
they did beat Texas, but yes.
Okay. Fluke win.
Right,
Kentucky at 16.
All right, we agree on that one. All right, Zephyr.
Pretty good, Zephyr.
Where do you have
Florida?
Florida?
15.
That's a little low, Zeph.
If you're talking about firing your coach after the next loss.
Yeah, but if you're there.
They've been in every game, though.
That's what I was going. If you're the Fighting Zephyrs, you would like to play Florida before any of those other teams?
You want to play Florida or you want to play Auburn? I'm sorry, you want to play Florida before you play Auburn now?
I think Florida and Auburn are very similar with
that's a great way
really good really good
it.
defense, and the offense just isn't there.
That was a
and
great
where
way to
did you rank Auburn?
I put them at 11. I don't think Florida would hang in a game with Georgia as well. Auburn should have won that game.
I will say this from a Tennessee standpoint.
I'm just pointing out that Florida's
I would much rather play Florida right now than Alabama. But anyway.
Yes, 100%.
I mean, but that's one of the.
You got to play them anyway.
But who would you rather play, Auburn or Florida right now?
Auburn.
Yeah.
No question.
Yes, for sure.
I mean, I think that's fair. And that's coming from an Auburn Tiger.
All right, here are ours. We'll go from 16 to 1. 16, Kentucky. 15, we've got Arkansas. 14, we've got South Carolina. Just abysmal last week, offensively. 13, Mississippi State, which we kind of debated on that one because we feel like Mississippi State's a good football team, pretty good football team, and they're way better than they were last year. And my point was, well, last year at this point, we would probably have them 18 in a 16-team conference. 12, we have Auburn. 11, we have Florida, primarily because of the win against Texas and because they play people close. Their defense is good. 10, LSU, big problems on offense. And maybe we're looking at that game Saturday and factoring that into this ranking. Plus, what is it? Vanderbilt's been an underdog in 58 consecutive SEC games, and they're favored this week.
Yep.
They've been an underdog against the top. They've been an underdog against a top 10 team 77 consecutive times. That goes back to 1978, and they're favored in this game. Mm-hmm. So that kind of factors in there. We've got Missouri 9, which I know Missouri fans going to get after us about that. They played well against Alabama. And he's right. Hardy is legit. We've got Oklahoma 8. We've got Texas 7 because they beat Oklahoma. We've got Vanderbilt 6. Tennessee 5. We've got Ole Miss 4. And behind Georgia, and I'll tell you why, they're a 7.5-point underdog at Georgia. Mm-hmm. That's one reason. So we've got Georgia 3rd. We've got Alabama 2 and Texas A&M 1. We've got Texas A&M 1, which I think is fair.
Defense is legit.
Serious.
Yep. And on top of it, an underrated quarterback.
Very much so.
Who can manage a game, not make a ton of mistakes.
Man. Craver and Concepcion.
Defense wins championships.
So, by the way, Zeph, you can put this out on social media. Just make sure you spell Vanderbilt Commodores correctly.
Yeah, my bad, guys. Will you send that to me so I can?
I will.
Thank you.
Or I'll walk it in there.
That'll work, too.
Big Savagery, Ramon Foster coming up, and we'll talk Titans football with him. We'll talk about the Vols, Tennessee and Alabama. He is the Vol Network radio analyst, and we'll get that done next. 3HL 104.5 this home.
We hate Bama.
Want to talk to you about my friends at Two Rivers Ford because honesty means everything, especially when you are buying a vehicle. And that's why I purchased my 2 new Fords from Two Rivers Ford. Actually, 2 new Fords in our family from Two Rivers Ford. They have real deals. And what I mean by that is Two Rivers Ford, the best price is clearly marked on their website or on their window sticker. You don't have to fill out a form with your info and your cell number to get the best price. You don't have to do anything. You just get the best price. And unlike other dealers, Two Rivers Ford never adds on accessories or service plans that you have to buy in order for you to get the best deal. At Two Rivers Ford, best clearly marked price, always available, always accessible, always real. And if you want extra accessories or warranties, you can just request to purchase them and add them on. Honesty, always the policy at Two Rivers Ford, which is why they are the South's most trusted Ford dealer. So if you're in the market for a car, truck, SUV, anything for best price and a real deal, go see my friends in Two Rivers Ford in Mount Juliet. Visit them online, tworiversford.com, or you can always call their non-commissioned sales team to help you out. Toll free, 800-900-1000.
Went to see my friends at Brentwood Jewelry today. Needed a little tweaking on a watch that I have, and saw Blake and Brandon and Salem there. They're awesome people, everybody at Brentwood Jewelry. They will be quick friends when you go see them, and they'll be able to help you with any of your jewelry needs, any of your gifting opportunities throughout the course of the year. Brentwood Jewelry has quick answers, and they are awesome people. For more than 50 years, Brentwood Jewelry has been proudly serving the Brentwood community in Middle Tennessee with exceptional style and exceptional deals every day. As a family-owned and operated business spanning 3 generations, they are deeply rooted within this community, from Salem's service in the Special Forces to his sons serving as local firefighters. The Imamali family is dedicated to giving back. Support local. Shop Brentwood Jewelry. Brentwood Jewelry here to help you pop the question. If you're thinking about going down that path, let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings, or talk with their custom design specialist to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. 7012 Church Street. Interesting story. Salem told me today when he was in business before this location opened 48 years ago. They were downtown, and they were on 7012 Church Street. So they end up in a store in Brentwood at 7012 Church Street. Located in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone, the parlay coming up. Bingo card coming up. Thursday night football, Steelers at Bengals. Steelers favored by 5.5, 7-15 on Prime. Mike Tomlin and Joe Flacco have faced each other 22 times in the regular season. Their record against each other is 11-11. All things are not equal now. The Bengals are 0-4 since quarterback Joe Burrow went down. Flacco last week at Green Bay, 29 of 45, 219 through the air, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jamar Chase, definitely his favorite target, caught 10 balls for 94 yards and a touchdown. Pittsburgh has won 3 in a row. They're 2-0 on the road this season. They've won 3 in a row in Cincinnati. This guy knows all about it. Big Savagery, Ramon Foster, Ramon and Will, 6 to 10 weekday mornings on 104.5 The Zone. And on the Vol Network, Ramon Foster jumps into 3HL. What up, Big Savage?
Hey, what up, Mayor? What up, Babsy? What up, Savage?
What up, dog?
Savage.
What do you think about Thursday night football? Should we Bengals money line? Is that where we're going?
Mayor, I hate to flat your tires. I know what kind of vehicle you drive, bro.
Yeah, well, it ain't here, so.
Tires, man. Oh, that's okay then. I'll just stalk you from where you walk from to work. That's all.
I got
leave
you.
it at that.
I got it.
No, it should be a good one, man. I feel like the Steelers are the better team. They should win the football game, but AFC North ball is weird, man.
That's what I wanted to ask you about. Yep.
Yeah, it is. And Cincinnati's going to have a rally cry. It'll probably be tight early is the way I view this one, just because it's going to be. Joe Flacco has this magical ability, man, of throwing the football up and get a DPI more times than not, or situationally where he just gets hot. I think we all heard, I'm not sure if y'all did hear Coach Tomlin go off on the Cleveland Browns general manager, man. He didn't go off on him, but he somewhat called him out when he was speaking about Andrew Berry is his name. I was trying to look at it as I was filibustering right there. Andrew Berry, he told Andrew Berry at the podium, he was just like, they asked him about Joe Flacco going to Cincinnati. Coach Tomlin was just like, man, I don't understand it unless Andrew Berry, and he called him by name. It's just a smarter guy than I am. He said, because I never understood trading a starting quarterback who you named out of training camp as the starter to an interdivision opponent when you know they have struggles at that position. It's like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. And I think that's also Coach Tomlin backing up Kevin Stefanski as a coach, who I think he has a high respect for, and how sometimes you as a coach just simply want to do your job, and you have front office people making decisions that you aren't even alert about. And you also send that guy to Cincinnati. That was some nasty work right there by Cleveland, man. But Flacco is a savvy guy. I'm more than sure Cincinnati made this move on the basis of, hey, at some point they still want to be in the show if Joe Burrow comes back. And here's the other side of it, too. When you get guys like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins who are playing wide receiver for you, you don't want to waste those guys away and feel like they're uninterested in playing football for you because Jake Browning can't get them the football. And, again, they got to try to position themselves in some type of way for if Joe Burrow does come back. So I think the Steelers win, and it's the same issues are arising for the Cincinnati offensive line. T.J. Watt should eat. Nick Herbig should eat. I got to think it's my guy Alex Highsmith still playing too. But Pat Quinn and everybody else is going to be all over those boys, man. That defense is good. And not just that, man. Jalen Ramsey, I think, got 2 sacks on the season. Yeah. He's playing like he's at Brentwood Academy or Florida State right now, or those Rams defenses. That man is an animal, and they got it together. Joe Flacco's not a mobile guy, so that's where it could be very problematic for them as the war of attrition continues to go up and down the field a little bit.
Big Savagery, Ramon Foster with us on 3HL every Thursday at 5:20.
All right, Savage, we just had Coach Sale on, and we were talking about Zeitler and Latham and the communication up front, whether it be miscommunication, him having a lack of it, not being in the game. So my question to you, since you played guard for the Steelers, is the center that is designating everything up front when you come to the line of scrimmage, or are you and the tackle able to do something different depending on how the defensive front is aligned when you get up to the line?
So the way it worked with us was we come to the line of scrimmage knowing So I get the personnel from the sideline because we move bodies in and out. We either be in our base front, which, it's like 12. Then we take a tight end out. We go 11 personnel. They go 5 wide and stuff like that. So I'm looking towards the sideline to communicate with the coaches and also the reserve players on the sideline to see who they're sending in. If they hold up an index finger that's base, they're going to do their 3-4, 4-3, whatever their base is. If they hold up the whole hand, that's nickel. And then it also be situation where they hold up 2 hands, that's dime. So I'm checking to see what the personnel is in that sense. We go to the line of scrimmage more times than not. Well, every time with us, it would be the center. Hey, I just throw a random number out there. 42's a Mike. And you see me at the sideline also, too, echoing what he said because I'm a loud talker, number one. But what we found out was the tackles and tight ends and the wide receivers weren't seeing the center communicate who the Mike linebacker were that we were responsible for. So he goes to the line of scrimmage, hey, Mike's 42, and I point at him also, Mike's 42, therefore my tackle would see it, and also the wide receivers and tight end could hear me say those types of things too. So more likely it is the center that gives that designation of who the Mike point is. Now, here's what can also happen. I've seen Marquise be in a position like this doesn't make sense to us. Hey, move the point over here, and the quarterbacks would adjust. Or if you got a savvy enough quarterback, you would adjust he would adjust it for you. But as far as tackles having a say-so on that, absolutely not. They are soldiers, and they listen to the center and the guards in those type of situations. Now, when you talk about the entire shell of what's going on after we have our point in the middle of the box, hey, Mike's our responsibility. Okay, well, we have the wheel and the D end and the tackle right here. Now, if we see the shifting of the secondary, guys moving up, or, hey, they got 3 defenders over 2, what I'm saying is there's 2 corners plus a safety over the top, then we're in a position to where we would expect heat off the edge, or there's about to be some type of foolishness because there's too many people over here for just the 4 bodies over here to the left side, or the 3 bodies. They got 5 over 3 baseless. The way we look at those type of situations and say, hey, that's when you get savvy. Expect something. Yeah. And that's where the tackles will kind of come into play about, hey, I don't like how this safety's looking, or, hey, this slot right here is creeping up. Look at his feet real quick. That type of stuff you kind of learn with more years and reps in the league.
So with a veteran like Zeitler and being next to Latham, the communication should be high, especially with Latham being able to come back from injury.
Real high.
Yeah.
Real high. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about what Zeitler's able to tell him, because when you have younger guys come in and guys come back from injuries, you want to make them as settled as possible when it comes down to them just playing football again. And that's kind of the way I've communicated with the guys that were next to me that were either young or back from injury, because there's a lot of anxiety, Savage, of like, let me just feel like myself again. Zeitler knows a lot and know how to do that type of communication more than anything. Like, if we all are wrong together, we're probably going to be right.
Right.
As long as you're together.
As long as we're together. Yeah, right. Absolutely.
What have you thought about Zeitler this season?
I don't want to just be, revisiting his history.
Right.
Last game, it looked like he was ready to retire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was doing a podcast with a guy up in Pittsburgh, and he's been very transparent with me, and we've talked about it, and I ain't holding no grudges against him when he said it, because in my last year, like, he wrote about it, like, yeah, it may be time for Ramon to retire at some point. He just doesn't look like him. I ain't take no offense to it, and here's what he also said behind us, like, this is no indictment on him that he's bad, but Father Time catches us all, and when it does catch you, and especially in football, Babsy, like, there is no coming back from it, really.
Well, especially in the trenches, right?
Yeah. Just the movement of it, that young fella that he had working over him this past weekend, when he put that pitchfork in his back, I was just like, ooh, like, we all get got. But when you see those types of things happening, like, Father Time can do it to you. But I'll add more context to it, too, Babsy. Your environment will do it to you also.
Yeah. When it's a
losing
Shiano
makes
show.
Those, oh my gosh, losing makes, like, you getting up to want to block somebody that much harder. Or, as you said, when the Shiano starts rolling, it don't stop when you're bad. It doesn't, and it's hard to explain that to people. Like, I was telling Will and I was telling our producer, Jayhawk, I was just like, man, I've been on teams and on the field with the Cleveland Browns or Cincinnati or the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's week 15 of 16. And it's our game against them, and them dudes are saying stuff like, hey, man, listen, my car's already been shipped to Miami, or my car's already been shipped to Houston. I ain't trying to get hurt. I'm just trying to make it up out of here. We good? And you're like, yeah.
Like, it's a straight business.
Mm-hmm.
It is. And being bad, Babsy, will have you saying this stuff. I'm talking about high caliber dudes that you know names of and respect. So that's why I say, like, I'm putting it on Zeitler a little bit. That, like, Father Time probably catching him. But I also look at his situation and say, being bad never helps. Like, Myles Garrett is livid right now. Because he had an opportunity to press his front office about going to another team, and he said, you know what, yeah, give me that $40+ million a year. Now he's sick, and he's stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Ramon Foster with us. What does Tennessee, Alabama mean to you as a former Vol and a VFL?
Everything. Mayor, that's hate. One, because they are standard in this thing. Two, I've never seen Coach Foreman speak about an opponent the way he spoke about them. And I think that's just natural for both sides, too. You feel their hate when you walk into the stadium. But here's the other thing about it. Like, you got to respect what they are, too.
Yep.
Like, I respect what Alabama is and how them, Ohio State, Georgia, have all been in the mix of just continually staying good. If you got an opportunity to beat them, man, it really does set a stage for you until you recreate a stage for yourself. Like, that rivalry is deep. I've seen their crowd get loud and get hateful. I've watched them make a mockery of what Tennessee is and the videos they've made over Tennessee. Man, I just hate that orange. Like, well, we hate you too, MFA. Like, that's how we feel about it.
It goes both ways.
Like, and that's all right as long as we keep in the sports too. Like, I jab the Tennessee fans, the Tennessee residents, that Alabama fans. Like, yeah, I'm gonna forever do that to y'all. But like, there is a real hate and satisfaction in beating Alabama, man, because, again, to go back to the original point, Bama has for the long time, Bear Bryant, and then they pick back up with Nick Saban. They set a standard, especially in the modern era, of just being those dudes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, screw them. That's how I feel on the football field.
So, Savage, 2 years ago, had an opportunity to go down there, watch the Tennessee-Alabama game. That first half, man, after that, well, we was high-fiving. It was quiet in there. And, man, the second half had to be played. Like, what does Tennessee take to build on that first half and try to get some success with this bunch that's totally different than that bunch that was down there 2 years ago?
Savage, like, it comes down to not cracking.
Yeah.
Like, not folding. Like, being able to be in a pressure cooker and say, yeah, by the time I come out, I'm going to be good and tenderized. But, boy, I'm going to be good to everybody out here. Like, I hate to use that analogy, but, like, being uncomfortable is where it's at. This game can be a shootout, and the team that's most comfortable with scoring again could win. Yeah. This game could also be a grudge match if Tennessee run defense steps up and just say, all right, we're here to fight. Like, I thought in 23 when we drove down there to watch that game, Savage, I thought for sure, like, boy, we just carried this momentum into the second half, man, and this is going to be phenomenal. And Tennessee cracked. They gave up sacks. There was a turnover on Joe Milton, and then it just went on downhill. You know, like, that's what it turned into. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can go into the X's and O's, Jam Miller running, and that offensive line that they got, and creativity of Kalen DeBoer. But Savage, the Vols went toe-to-toe with them in Alabama before with Joe Milton. And I love what Joe Milton meant to the university and how he represents us in the NFL. But I think there's a better quarterback in Joey Aguilar that's capable of throwing the football to his wide receivers. He got ice in his veins. Yeah. He stared Georgia in the face. He's gone to a hostile of Starkville where the cowbells was loud as heck, man. Like, he's beat Arkansas in a fashion where the defense couldn't stop a nosebleed when you needed them to, and they put up points. Like, there's been so much new presentation that this team has had. You didn't know what Syracuse was. Okay, go ahead and clip them. You didn't know what Gunnar Stockton was going to be as a starter. You go to overtime with them. Yeah, you lose. Okay, you bounce back the next week, and then you got to go to go down to Starkville. And play against a quarterback and a quicker offense, and they also have a theme into what they are as a team, too, and you beat them. Okay, now let's back that up again. There's a lot of newness that you had to face when you were playing against Arkansas. New head coach, basically, new defensive coordinator, new D-line coach, and a quarterback that is monstrous with the ball in his hands. And they check every single box. So if you're a Vols fan, and I ain't even here to hype you up, man, I'm going to hype me up when it comes down to this. Like, I don't want y'all to believe me, because there's somebody out there like, bull crap. They saying, I don't know, we're going to get out you-know-what kick, man. You can keep that to yourself.
There you go.
But I'm telling you this, it's like this team has stood the test of time. And, yeah, they're bend but don't break defense. But Savage, Babs, and Mayer, for the people that watch football, when they got to have it, that defense go gets it. Yeah. And more than anything, I've said this about this squad. I think it's going to be tough for this Vol defense just to be good. Because look at the stats on this team. Like, they stuck on third down, the Vols.
Yeah, yes, they do.
But you know why? It's because they're scoring on first and second down.
Yeah.
The defense, they got time to sit there and rest and chill and gather themselves. I just think looking at this, you got to commend Tim Banks for what he's attempting to do when he chooses to light them up as a group and send blitzes at the opposing team. They get home.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's 26 sacks on the season. That ain't your calling card because teams have overcome those moments. But they got 4 scoring touchdowns on defense and a whole lot of fumbles and big play opportunities that has helped this squad get out of a game.
Well, I think
drink the Kool-Aid.
I think they look at it. I think they look at it this way because, like, my joke is, Tim Banks going to send everybody, so somebody's band's going to be playing. But I think they look at it this way. I think they think their offense is so good that if they can steal a couple of possessions with a sack fumble or a 3rd and 18 because of a sack and force a punt, then they're good. Yeah. They don't mind giving up the big play and the touchdown because they know they're going to score. I think that's how they look at it, whether it's right or wrong.
And I ain't going to go over too long, but, think about this, though, too. Every team that the Vols have played this year, literally every freaking team they've played, have attempted to match Tennessee's tempo on offense. Georgia versus Alabama was a slow-tempo team. Why? Mm-hmm. Because Kirby knows if that offense scores, his defense and his offense may not be able to. So let me apply that same pressure. Mississippi State, that is their offense. Look at Arkansas, to the line of scrimmage quick as they can. Mm-hmm. Hell, UAB, to the line of scrimmage quick. Yeah. Eastern, every single team has attempted to apply that same pressure that the Vols are doing. And you know why? It's because they know that Tennessee's got a quarterback that's going to deliver the goods when he has to. And he got wide receivers out here playing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy because Tennessee leads the nation in sacks per game and they're top 10 in tackles for a loss, yet they're the worst pass defense in the SEC. So I think that explains all of it to you.
Yeah. And I ain't going to make no excuse for it. I want the run defense. If the run defense for the Vols, I'm telling you, run defense for the Vols is locked tight in the first half. Y'all better go ahead and go to your betting apps. And I can't solicit that because of my NFL job. But what I'm telling you is this. If them first 2 quarters are locked tight, man, you better open up your little app and get you a couple coins.
Your little app. I love it.
Hey, one of our listeners said, ask Ramon about his woo in the booth last week.
Mike Keith actually brought that up on the show this week. He loved it. And the on-air woo, so for people that don't know, they're playing Rocky Top, and Mike Keith is doing his thing, and they get to the woo part, and Ramon screams out woo.
I forgot I was on there, y'all.
Yeah, that means you got a good job right there.
So hit us with that, but also the flyover before the game went viral.
That was it.
That was so great.
It did. I couldn't help it. I forgot we were actually doing the thing. I was acting like we were in the stands with the fans back. So I was so embarrassed. Mike didn't even look at me and he didn't look at me because he didn't want me to feel weird. Afterwards, he was like, I loved it. And I was just like, okay. Hell yeah.
That's great.
Be you, Sam.
But the manual flyover, too, because there wasn't a flyover because of the government shutdown. But Moan took it into literally his own hands.
I was so tickled with myself. I ain't gonna lie to you. I almost missed the dap up from Brad Willis because Ashley Farrell was laughing so hard. I was like, "Did you see my flyover? Did you see it?" And it made it sound like I'm a child up there, man. But I love my squad the same way Babs love hers, man. Yeah. It's just that they get to hear me do it, so that's cool stuff.
That's great.
Well, all my neighbors hear me too. It's a little
I'm telling you, man.
A little different tone.
A We different, Mayor. We different out here.
There he is, Ramon Foster, Big Savagery. Weekday morning, 6 to 10, Ramon and Will. Check them out every day. If you don't already, you'll love them. And also the Fall Network coverage of Tennessee, Alabama. Ramon will be right there, woo and all, over there in Tuscaloosa.
Yep.
You can catch it right here on 104.5 The Zone. Thank
Babs,
you,
where
Mo.
you at this weekend real quick? Where you at, Babs?
Oh, I've got Cincinnati at Oklahoma State. Cincinnati's looking good now.
They're going to look good this weekend.
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, Babs. I don't know anybody that wants that Oklahoma State job, but you continue to try to sell
tough.
them. Okay.
It's tough there right now.
Our friend Stormy Warren wants that job. Thank you, Mo. Have fun this weekend.
All right, Savage.
See you, Savage. Giveaway.
Give it away, give it away, give it away.
Big giveaway. My family will be at the Titans game on Sunday. So every Thursday on Titans Ticket Thursday, we give away a pair of tickets to the next Titans home game. So these are for Sunday against the Patriots at Nissan Stadium. Caller number 5. Right now, you win 2 tickets to go. 615-737-1045. Say hi to the Davenport fam, too. Good luck.
We ain't Bama. A little electric guitar at the end. What's happening, y'all? It's here, your favorite time of the year. I'm talking about fall weather, football season, and, of course, the delicious food that we all crave, and that is Shoney's. They have exactly what you want and what you need when it comes to always fresh, always delicious food. And with 4 Shoney's in Middle Tennessee, you can't miss Clarksville, Dixon, Lebanon, and on Donaldson Pike in Nashville. You can enjoy the endless variety options that they have on the fantastic menu, or slide on there now for the all-you-care-to-eat fresh food bar for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or you can order, like I told you, off that extensive menu that they got, where it includes the Shoney's All-American Burger, that's a staple for them, and my favorite, the iconic, world-famous hot fudge cake. That's right. It's worth coming in for. So hit the Shoney's up, and it holds true values, offering comforting, family-friendly service. They call it Southern hospitality with a twist. 4 locations, people, right here in Middle Tennessee, Clarksville, Dixon, Lebanon, and on Donaldson Pike in Nashville. Shoney's, let's eat.
3HL is powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, SpringHillAC.com. Traylon Burks has a new team. We'll tell you about it when we come back. Also, 3HL Bingo Card is extensive today, and the Parsley coming up. Stay tuned. I've got an important message from our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law. Some lawyers chase ambulances. They'll do anything to get your attention, but not Blair Durham and his team. These guys are awesome. And they want to let you know that if someone calls you after a wreck, they're breaking the law. That's right. There are lawyers out there breaking the law, not Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team at Bart Durham Injury Law. They don't play those games. Here is the number, 615-242-9000. Get this number into your phone, 615-242-9000. When you make that call, they answer. They're local, trusted, and ready to fight for you. 615-242-9000. No gimmicks, just a team that is on your side from the start. So if you or someone you love is ever in a wreck, remember Blair's number, 615-242-9000. That's 615-242-9000. Local, trusted, and ready to fight for you. Bart Durham Injury Law, BDIL, 615-242-9000. 3HL, powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. Appreciate you being with us.
Who won tickets?
Logan Winters is going to go see the return of Mike Vrabel.
Congrats, Logan.
Good job, Logan.
Have a ball, Logan.
Bo said it'd be funny if no one called.
Hey.
Yeah, line's loaded, so it was good.
We all want free stuff.
Yeah, somebody going to go to the game now.
Yeah, hell yeah. Crazy Titans lady. So she put this video out like 3 weeks ago.
September 22nd. This was after the Houston. No, is that Houston? No, that was the Colts game.
It was the Colts game.
It was the Colts game where they got blown out at home.
Mm-hmm. Babs has not heard this, so we're just going to play it. It's like a minute long. We're just going to play it and see if it still tracks. 3 weeks later, it's hard to record something that 3 weeks later is still viable.
For a football team.
And relevant for a sports team, yes.
Yeah.
Good morning. This is the Crazy Titans lady. And I'm here to tell you, first of all, I love the Titans. But I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of what's going on. Now, the coach can't coach. The defensive coordinator can't call plays. The pros that's been there for a while, have been playing for years, can't even catch balls. They can't tackle. They can't do nothing. They dropping balls. They're doing all this mess that don't make no daggone sense. It just don't make no sense. The players that have been playing long is doing what they supposed to do, and the rookies are halfway doing what they supposed to do. The quarterback is doing what he's supposed to do, and he's a rookie. Now, what's going on? Something has got to give. It don't make no sense for everybody. They been going out there in that hot heat. I haven't even been to the games the last 3 games because it's too daggone hot. The last two home games I haven't been because it's too daggone hot, and I'm glad because I sit in my Titans game where it was cool. So, and to watch that mess like that, it don't make no sense. They need to tighten up and don't lighten up, and somebody got to do something. They need to tighten up and don't lighten up instead of lightening up and not tighten up at all. I mean, this is the mess. Tighten up. They got to lighten up. Tighten up and don't lighten up. I mean, tighten up. We ain't gonna lighten up. That's what said. Tighten up. We ain't gonna lighten up. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Bye.
You have a real live conversation. That's what I'm talking about Titans later.
It still tracks, except for the coach thing.
Coach can't coach, but she called it.
I would say the defensive coordinator has been better.
Yeah.
Defense have been better.
Can't call plays. That's what he can't do.
But the part where she said the veterans, the guys that have been there for a while, need to step up.
Yeah.
That one's been tracking for a while with the Titans.
Crazy Titans.
Couple years.
That's why she had to put out another video. She don't need to.
Yeah, that's it. No makeup call.
Did you like it, Babsy?
I loved it.
Zev and I
loved
have
it.
It's going to take a lot more work, but Zev and I have been talking about getting that bye into the outro.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
After that's it.
Bye. Bye.
Maybe before that's it. Bye. That's it. Boom. Yeah, maybe that. 3HL bingo card, nuts and bolts, we got screwed. That's the greatest play-by-play call ever. And Bab said that. Yep. He's got to be more terrible than he already was. Billy Napier. What the crap, Gator Mike? Y'all going where Billy's going? Gator Mike said he's going on vacation. Slay immediately. Y'all going where Billy's going?
He's rolling.
That was funny.
Those were the wrong nuts in the wrong sack. I think that slipped by y'all.
It did. You said that?
Yeah. Because I was convinced incorrectly that it was walnuts in a pecan sack.
Mm-hmm.
No one's saying, hey, let's have a crappy run game. Cosell makes the bingo card every week. Mayor, that's hate. I don't even remember. Oh. Yeah. That was Moan talking about Bama. Mayor, that's hate. We hate you too, MFer.
Yeah.
Big Savage.
That was savage.
He's talking about all the Alabama fans on the videos, talking about how much they hate Tennessee.
We totally agree. Everything going back towards them.
Parsley, the college football Parsley won last night.
Yes, it did. Ready to roll tonight. There we go. One and two. What's that? All right, quickly, good people. We got a baseball. Well, y'all really going to miss out on this one because it's already started. Dodgers started at, I think, 5:08 or something.
Oh, damn it.
It's only 1-1, though, so you can still sneak in there. I took the Dodgers money line. Also, took the Mariners -1.5. They started out quick yesterday, man, and then just got an onslaught by the Toronto Blue Jays. So
you feel really good about that?
Yeah, I expect them to get busy
Bounce
on this
back,
one. Yeah, so those are those two. And for Thursday Night Football, Darnell Washington, and I don't know if y'all seen him play for Pittsburgh, the tight end that played at Georgia. This man is massive. He looks like he should be a tackle.
He's bigger than all of their offensive line.
He is. And Aaron Rodgers loves him. So I'm going Darnell Washington over 2.5 receptions. Darnell Washington, 15+ yards receiving. Jamar Chase, under 73.5 yards receiving. And the tight end, slot receiver, I don't know how to say his name, Andrea Losevas. Over 1.5 receptions.
Those guys always get it.
That's the slot
guys
for the
who can't
Bengals guy.
pronounce.
Yeah, that's how I know him win.
Losevas?
Yeah, I guess. Hey, your guess better than mine, yo.
What is his number?
Oh, he ain't got no number. Oh, over 1.5 total receptions.
Andre Yosevas.
Hey, there you go.
Thanks to Ross for giving
Festivus
me that.
for the rest of us.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Get your money.
Little four dog deal there.
Mm-hmm.
Plus Dodgers and Mariners.
There's a little profit boost on there, too.
All right, Trash Talk Friday coming up tomorrow.
Let's get it.
Joey Kent, Chris Lowe, Mark Mariani, Jared Garantano. Babsy will be somewhere in Oklahoma.
Driving.
Okay. I'll be okay.
Oklahoma, where I forget the rest of it.
Ain't no love.
I do too, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a musical.
Yeah.
We'll be back at it. Love y'all. Thank you very much for including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted. Hopefully we put a smile on your face today. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you unless you over there at TSU. Get geeked. It's homecoming week.
Homecoming week.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, what happened?
What'd you do?